And we're live. How's everyone doing tonight? We all got in the chat. See, Boston's in already. Everyone else is coming in there. We're starting a little earlier than normal, so it is Saturday night once again. Getting our lives together. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Counting down the days towards the Volvo build, so that's coming up pretty quick. But yeah, I didn't really get into a whole lot today. Been hanging out, doing little stuff like editing and whatnot. I don't know if everyone got to see old Cletus's videos over the weekend and week. Had a bunch of stuff going on with the LSV. We're really starting to ramp that project up today. But yeah, so what's everyone up to? Who's in the chat? How we doing? Boston says he's been here early. Was here to chat. No one chatted with him. Kind of not a bunch of people over there tonight. We got Renegades in the house. How's it going, brother? Let's see what's going on over here. Getting notifications everywhere. But yeah, so kind of a lazy Saturday. Not a ton of car stuff going on. Not like anyone can afford to do any car stuff right now. I mean, gas prices being what they are. It is. I don't know what it is where you guys are at right now, but down here it is high into the fours for everything. Like diesel the other day on base was 4.75 when I left. It's gone up every single day. Let's see here. But yeah, so that's basically what I've got going on. Bubba, how's it going? How are gas prices doing over there? Did I lose a blue wrench? I don't know. I haven't taken any blue wrenches away, but I also haven't done a whole lot, you know what I mean? Rich, how's it going, brother? How you doing? Mopar, doing good, brother. Doing good. Getting ready to get the hell out of here. Not looking forward to a cross-country trip, though. That is going to be terrible. 419. It's not terrible. I think it's 4 even for gas on base down here. Everyone's saying hi. 499 diesel is 599. Oof. Big oof. Oh, I am not going to be I'm not kidding, and I keep saying it. This move I need to do in April is I'm never going to financially recover from this. Snyder, brother, how's it going? How's Canada doing? How's your gas prices doing up there? I'm sure it's not very great. Stupid Fast Truck, what's up, brother? How you doing? Maybe I didn't have one, don't remember. I haven't given a bunch of blue wrenches out. There's only a handful of them. We do a pretty good job of not needing a whole lot of them on this channel, especially with the chat being behind the subscription wall and all of that type of stuff. Computer's doing an update. Well, I mean, we'll be here. I mean, I'm going to be here for a while. I'm not going anywhere. Wow, that just jumped hard. Downhill Daddy, what's up, brother? How you doing? Oh, the engine puller.
Oh, well, shoot. The name's still Engine Pool because it's on my phone.
You're good. Oh, wow. 50-some%.
It's cooking. 60 now.
Everyone's saying what's up to you.
What's up? What's up? I can't see chat right this second, but
yeah, it's Renegades Downhill, Stupid Fast. The boys.
Oh, yeah.
Rich.
Oh, there he is. Bubba Ayers. What's up, buddy? Good old boys. Yeah, down here.
What's up?
What you got?
Junker's saying, hey, Junk. I know Junker's over doing a live on his deal. I was just hanging out, not doing much, didn't see it, and then I was napping. I woke up and saw it.
I didn't know I didn't know he was doing a live today. I thought he was doing a live.
It was earlier in the day, from what I understood from what I saw, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I took a nap this afternoon. I
know Mike's Mischief was live.
So, what they want a fuel vehicle offer.
He said he's going to come over and hang out in your chat here in about, I think he had like 10 minutes left of his live or something. So
yeah, that'd be awesome. We accept all. Skyrocketing each week. Oh man, yeah, we're all talking about gas right now. How terrible it is. Not gonna lie, tonight's memes may have a lot to do with gas.
when I was looking for memes, all of them were about gas. It seemed like something.
They are. Well, and I'm a little bit focused on it because I literally have, and I've touched on this already tonight. I have a cross country move, 2,000 mile journey that I needed to make with a very heavy truck and trailer, and gas prices are doing nothing but going through the roof. And I keep saying I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Well, you never know. Maybe they'll go down a little bit by then.
We have less than 30 days.
Oh, I know.
I will be in your world here in what, freaking 28 days?
I look at the calendar, but most likely.
Yeah.
I know. I've been getting all these parts in, and
I know.
So I know it's getting close.
That's exciting, though. You got them parts. What oil pan did you end up getting? Is it the Holley one, or is it
oil pan? No, it's the comparable Amazon one. It's the exact same part number. It's supposed to be exact.
It looked just like it, so that's why I questioned it, because the way it looked in the picture that I saw, I was like, "Oh, damn, he did get the Holley one."
Oh well, shoot! No, this was only like $190. So,
what's up, Cummins?
So hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, oil pan's an oil pan, I guess.
It's a lot smaller than the one that's on there.
Well, that was literally the point. It came with the top little plate that goes on the inside, and then the blank offs and all of that. Okay, cool.
I didn't see any blank offs, but
it doesn't have the deal that bolts on and blanks off the oil cooler ports.
I didn't see any of that.
Oof, that could be an issue.
Because I can order that if I need to. Hold on one sec.
I mean, worst case, we can steal it off of mine, and I can get a new one. But
okay, and I saved the oil dipstick tube because I didn't know we needed it or not.
Well, so mine said it came and needed a different dipstick that I had to order. It was part of the parts in the deal. But yeah, is the whole thing gonna fall when you do this?
Probably. I've got stacks of boxes here. That's all parts.
See that.
That's all parts.
That's exciting. It's a low-key flex right there. Oh, got the gasket. That's good.
This is a little plate.
Yep.
Here's the oil. Sorry. Here's the oil pickup. And
yep.
Here is the bag.
Okay, in that bag, I think is the blank off.
That might be.
Yep, it's got like little nipples and bolts. Yep, that's her. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Perfect. Corey, what is up?
Close that later. I know this is an important part here everybody's been thinking about.
What is that?
That's the wiring harness to hook the radio, so you don't have to cut the wire.
Oh, my God.
Come on now.
Pulling out the Corolla. So, yeah, that's another thing. I have my Toyota Tacoma, which is my gas rig for my beater, but it's not in this state. It's in Oregon already. So I've been driving the diesel as little as possible and just looking at diesel prices going up. I wish I would have freaking got like one of those truck bed tanks and just filled up when I had a chance.
Oh, and I thought I had a smart idea. I saved all the nuts and bolts and stuff from the engine. I just put it all in.
That is a great idea. I do that.
I don't know if we'll need any of them.
Oh, you always need hardware. I have boxes of hardware. They are sorted by rough size, so you have to dig through them for anything. But yeah, my God, brimming all the lights. You're lying.
Camera back around. I guess I thought my computer would be loading up now. Oh, hold on. I think it's talking shit. I think
it's finally heard you. Dano, what's up, brother? How's it going? Forsaken, how you doing? Renegades in here saying hi. He's been here since the beginning.
Air pressure picked up for 5 cents at AutoZone, or no, Advanced.
5 cents. I mean, I can
that's what I said.
5 cents.
They had a bunch of little like this.
615. What's up, brother? How you doing? Oh, the dudes were right there.
What's up? All right. Well, I'm gonna pop off.
113.
Pop on just a second.
All right.
Wow.
I think it's almost done.
What kind of weird desk is going on down there?
I was showing off some parts and whatnot.
Oh.
5-gallon buckets of bolt. I mean, you can never have enough freaking hardware. Anytime I take anything apart, I throw it in its respective rough sizes box.
No. You just buy all new hardware and you throw that shit away.
No one does that. Dude, you are so your flexes are so weird. Like, tell me Tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich. Oh, I buy all new hardware.
They're bolts. You don't use old bolts.
I use exclusively old bolts.
No.
They were good enough to make it 140,000 miles on whatever that was. It'll make it some more on what my crap is.
That's like saying grandma's worth a good time.
I mean, you never know. She might show you some things you don't know about.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
I take it back.
What was the line from Grandma's Boy? She gave me an STD from the silent film era.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That movie is a gem. Everyone's saying what's up? Coming in the chat here. Street Fox, how's it going? I'm pretty sure he's already signed up, or he's going to be signed up for the No Name Nationals, which I really hope gas prices have come back to freaking the real world by then.
So I found cheap gas today. Put about $110 in my other truck.
You're going to have to be more specific on what cheap gas is.
So where I got gas last, it was $4.30 a gallon, and this time it was $4.22. So
Ooh.
I was riching it up, and then I had to go get some kerosene to heat this whole crap hole. And yeah, in the last week I have spent over $450 on fuel.
$450 on fuel is
I put gas in 2 trucks and bought kerosene.
Gas is much cheaper here in Arkansas.
What's your gas at right now? Old people need love too, right? Right?
I don't know the last time I looked. Because every time I look, it goes up. So I think it's like 384.
Every time I go to work on base, when I go to work in the morning, it's one price. And when I leave, it's a different price. It's just freaking ridiculous. And it kills me because this is the part I don't get. On base, the money made from the gas goes to the MWR to fund crap, right?
Yep.
These dudes are jacking that price up and making MWR better be giving away freaking Lamborghinis this year, because that is some bullshit.
Well, they're supposed to base it on the load. See, 113 says 380. Okay, so it's still about the same price. They're supposed to base it on the load that they have right that second. So when they get that load in, that's the price they base it on. And when they get the next load in, then that's when the price should go up.
Oh, yeah, but that's not what they're doing.
Exactly, which they're not supposed to do that.
That means the tank, the money, that's what I'm saying. The gas in the tank, we paid whatever for, and now we are almost 3 times, maybe not that high, but we are hella high. Oh, yeah.
Because it's supposed to work the other way around as well, in the fact that if it starts going down, they still have that gas that they have to charge more for.
Yeah, but they don't do that. They run that out until the next load comes in.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's bull. What are you?
I'm just saying hi to anybody.
You guys in here, brother. Yeah, everyone is in the chat tonight, man. We got them
they all came here because they heard I was going to be on.
439. Well, they wanted to see if you got that motor out or not, you know.
Oh, man, finally.
Touch and go there. Yo, I was yelling at my screen before I called you guys because I'm typing in the chat telling you what to do. And you guys just, you're busy. You can't see it. I get it. Yeah. But I'm just like, finally, I'm like, fuck it. I called. I hear, like, I can feel your shit ringing. And I was like, all right.
I was about to jump in there and manhandle it. So
I heard you. You guys were going to take the tires off. I heard a whole bunch of things, and I was like, "No, just get a ratchet strap and tilt this son of a bitch out."
Yeah. Well.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, you got to learn sometimes.
I was more pissed about the gas.
Like
it wasn't worth it to go back midnight.
The only engines I've ever pulled were all diesel engines, and you take the whole front clip off. It's not that hard.
You cancel that card and get another one mailed to you.
Yeah,
it's not worth the gas.
Like, that one's stolen. Send me a new one.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 hacks. What's up, brother?
First, you fill your tank up, and then say,
"Where are you guys at?" 2 hacks. You guys make it over 500? Yeah, I know you were close. Really? Those guys are another no-name nationals guys trying to get over
on an LS tonight. Okay.
Over the old 500.
This sweet coat I acquired.
429 in Delaware. Oof.
So as of yet, Bubba Ayers is the only sponsor we got. So
Tim is saying diesel or gas went down.
Oh.
No.
That's nice.
In Delaware.
Maybe that 10 cents is going to be for when they open the reserve, and then it's going to go right back up.
Report is stolen. They mail me a new one. Yeah, exactly. saying what's up. The chat is going tonight, boys. I am not keeping up.
I'll tell you, when we go to pull the transmission, it shouldn't be as bad because I pulled transmissions.
You should pull them both. Oh,
but
he doesn't need that tranny's garbage.
Yeah, you got to pull the tranny out of the truck. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's not garbage.
I spoke out of turn.
The good thing about the truck they're pulling transmission out of, even though it's two-wheel drive, it sits pretty high. It's 2,500 or whatever on 20s. So I should be able to roll up underneath.
Still gonna have
2X 569. Hell yeah, brother. So you're over the mark. That's good.
I will guarantee you're still gonna have to jack it up, get that tranny out.
Maybe.
Oh my god, it just jumped.
I guarantee you.
I'm not saying I won't. I ain't kind of fat.
It's not you. That's the
but
problem.
How am I going to use my transmission? The jack to hold the transmission if I got to jack the car up?
Because you have jack stands and you're going to put one of the trucks.
I do.
Are you not using jack stands?
And you better have 4 of them.
Did you not see
the jack stands? Get the whole truck up.
You don't need 4 of them. Just you can put 2 up on it.
I get figured.
So the whole thing was a learning experience. Yeah.
Learning experience. I don't know if we call it.
We learned. Come on now.
There were some things learned.
Quicker. First thing I do is if I am going to buy a Harbor Freight hoist, buy the bigger one.
There's not a bigger one.
Yeah, I got the 1 ton. You can buy 2 ton.
Oh, you bought. Okay.
Wait, that's only a 1 ton?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know there was a little one.
I didn't know there was
the smaller
either, and that makes a lot more sense in a lot of things now.
Yeah.
They didn't have the 2 ton in stock. So.
Oh, yeah.
Even when we took it back up there, they still didn't.
All right. Well, when I get there, we'll yank my big boy one out, and we'll use that. Because I've got the.
You can just take that one back, Cletus.
I should.
You should.
I'll wait till we get the engine on the engine stand good and.
Yeah.
Oh, we still haven't fixed that?
I went down there. He's been busy. I've been busy. Shoot, I've been getting this other car trying to get it sold. So
sometimes you just can't figure out instructions or how to put things
together. Rims are jack stands. He's not wrong, and I actually did that.
If you go to the junkyard, they are.
It is okay. So what you put? So you got to measure for a drive shaft, but you got to measure for a drive shaft while the car's under its own load. What do? And it's a car you can't get underneath of when it's under its own load on the ground.
What are you saying right now?
Have somebody crawl up underneath it.
Did you not use rims as jack stands?
I totally put 4 rims down and put the car on the tires on the rims.
Okay, like tires on the rims. I'll accept that.
And have you been to any junkyard that's tires? There's rims.
Yeah, and I walk up and I kick that thing as hard as I can, watch it fall over, and then I climb under what's left and get what I need.
So you're the one that does that.
You always see that one that's tipped over and smashed? That's me.
I literally just edited a video. It's funny, that's what we're talking about. That's when we measured for the drive shaft. We put it up on a big set of rims from a Dodge so it would be under its own weight, and then we could measure for the drive shaft.
Okay, I get it if you're using them like pedestal chocks.
Is it kind of like cow tipping? Next time I go to the junkyard, see if I can cow tip some cars.
It's good stuff.
Hack's got it here. He says there aren't jack stands, they're hack stands.
There you go.
The ones I got are actually jack stands.
I agree with that one. No, he means the rim jobs.
The rim jobs, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got these little bitty jack stands.
Yo, that's what we need to do is take old Steelies and we can weld them up into being crappy freaking, hack stands. And we can call them, our company could be called Rim Jobs.
Yeah, Rim Jobs.
I like this.
So what I have seen at some junkyards is they take one rim, they lay it down, and then they stand the other rim up and they weld it off. And then they'll set the center of the wheel on the frame and they'll weld it to the frame too.
I have not seen them weld to the frame. I've seen it.
No, they do that in the junkyard. It's just a tack weld.
It's not much, but it's not like you're going to die either. So
yeah, for second say he's been trying to get that 2-ton for 3 months.
Oh, well, shoot.
So you might want to take that thing back.
There's one about 45 minutes away if I want to drive and get it.
Oh my God, I'm finally caught up with the freaking chat, I think.
I don't think you are.
I'm saying,
in the rims, they work. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I've never seen the one I go to. I've not seen them with the Justin. What is up, brother?
I mean, rims technically hold up cars, so
nothing wrong with it. And they got a fucking bunch of them.
Something to give away for 815 subscribers. I got you a Rockabilly custom shirt.
Is this dude really at 815? Oh, I guess that's not that many.
815. You can go ahead and give this away. It's a 2X.
Are you all like gloating because you jumped or something real quick?
And I will.
No,
whoever wins.
I was thinking 815 is like so much further ahead of me, but it's not as he's not 100 ahead of me yet. So
okay, that's when
I feel better about myself. Thank you. Yeah.
It's not 100 yet.
The fact that he was 200 behind me and then passed me like I was standing still is we're not.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
No, 815. He wants you to do good, just not better than him.
Yes. Or not as fast. I don't remember. It's something like that. Right on the storm. Damn.
So I do have a question about all these parts, and the only question I think I still have, I think we got everything else answered. The intake or the air intake. We're not going to use the old plastic box and stuff. I know.
No.
The filter and all that.
No.
So I'm guessing we're getting one of them hoses with a filter.
We'll have to make something. We might go to O'Reilly's and grab something. We'll figure
get yourself a little Spectra filter. It's fine.
We'll figure it out. We will get a cold air setup and make it work.
You can make it out of PVC if you want. It don't matter. We can.
It doesn't matter. But I'm trying not to do that. We'll see.
I want it to look good.
We do need all this
money in it now. And
I got the money into it. Oh god,
dude, I am so cheap, and you just.
I'm getting that.
I'm cheap.
Like 1K in back taxes. Oof, damn, brother.
What? 1K in back taxes. What? Oof. How do you acquire that?
Well, apparently you did taxes, and they said you owe us another 1K
from last year, I guess.
Yeah, because back taxes would imply like you didn't pay them last year.
Yeah, maybe they found something
Yeah, maybe somebody screwed up. See, that's exactly why I have a tax lawyer because they cover me for that bullshit.
I also this year I got a lot of money back, and I was like,
I did not.
That's so the
that'll pay for your trip right there.
Well, no, because that's money going. Listen, no.
I'm just saying
that money is spent.
Oh,
what's up, Destroyer?
Destroyer, what is up? I've clicked on. You got me distracted with money. You know how that goes.
Make sure you put Dakota.
You're running behind on the chat there, bud.
Listen, you want to take over?
Yes, I will.
Okay, good. You can have it. You know I'm not old enough or good enough to have that type of responsibility.
Good's better's enough.
Yeah, well, you got to you can't just put them on there. You got to like direct the conversation towards it sometimes too, right?
I have about 50 to my name. Oh dang.
Oh no.
Show off these headers real quick.
Well, you don't want that. That's negative numbers there, bud.
Oh, you did get the headers. I forgot about the headers. 900 before the build.
I got everything, and then I ordered anyway. How do I take?
I've been on YouTube for 2 years myself. Yeah, it's no
These
good.
are cheapos.
Don't say things like that. Those are just standard truck headers?
No.
These are
Where are they?
These are the knockoff of the
hookers.
Okay. I think it doesn't look like that far from a truck header, doesn't it?
It's very similar to a truck header. It sure looks like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That looks like the manifold on my pickup outside.
They're exact same specifications as the hooker headers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the hookers. And that's I can see on that one. It makes it cut a little closer. So we need to figure out something for the flange to.
There you go.
What
you got to warm that air up. Makes it breathe better.
Oh yeah. Warm air. It's the only air.
It's the only air. For optimizes fuel.
So Cletus, no, that flange on that header right there for the rest of the exhaust.
Oh, you mean to hook the rest of the exhaust up?
Yeah. Do we have a flange that's going to hook to that? Because I'm going to need that to build the rest of an exhaust.
Yeah, you got to have the flange.
The other one.
Yeah, if that flange works, hell yeah. All I need is a piece, however long enough to start the weld from out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got other trucks and stuff too. We can.
Okay,
well, how it works.
So
I'm gonna the one I'm pulling the transmission out of. I'm cutting the cats off of it too. So
yeah. Save all of the exhaust so I can scumbag you an exhaust together.
Your 113's got your solution right here.
What are you trying to need out of the? What do you need out of the exhaust?
I mean, anything no pipes and bends and whatnot because you got to put an exhaust on this thing, right? Or
I didn't take it all the way off that one, but I can before it leaves.
So there is exhaust on this car about midway back.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to use was that exhaust.
Well, so the thing is, you're talking. What's the exhaust on that? 1.5 2 inch, maybe?
It's some crazy ass double wall fucking.
Yeah, but how big around is it?
It's probably 1 5/8 at least.
Wow, 519
Bro, from that,
oh
Bubba
my
Ayers
God.
said he must be on some drugs. But the guy that did the other LS build, the 960, he used the stock exhaust, and then he had to dump when he wanted it to be loud.
So that is why he's able to get away with it, because the restriction on the stock exhaust from the Volvo is going to greatly hinder the horsepowers.
I'm like 30. It's fine.
I need them cats, please. Yeah, Street Fox, me too. That's how I gotta recover some money.
Yeah, those cats. Yeah.
More parts.
More power.
More parts.
Dang, Destroyer. That is rough, man.
I still gotta buy whatever air intake we come up with. Fuel
air
tank.
intake. Well, did you ever get a hold of O'Reilly's? Did they ever come back through? Or
no, Monday is when I'm gonna reach back out to them because I haven't heard from.
Here's the thing. So let's talk about this right here. Destroyer saying stops him at $75. My gas station stopped me at 85, and I keep having to have them restart the dang pumps, which is a total pain in the ass.
Mine stops at 74.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
I don't know. If it's the
I remember that
pump
happening back when what was that, about 06, 05? I think it was doing it back then. It was something back then.
Well, I mean, with the diesel, I go over 75 back when gas is cheap because I let it go until it's empty.
So when I did my Ford the other night, I had to have them do it twice. Hit 85, hit 85 again, and then had to fill it up more than that.
I mean, we could straight pipe it really, but the reason I was thinking the Volvo, and he said, if I can remember right, he said it pretty much it's the same circumference.
Yeah.
If I can remember right. But the reason I wanted to do it, because
Stack's coming out.
It's still a sleeper.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Boxes are sleepers too.
We'll keep the muffler on it. I really don't give a crap about that.
Get some tractor flippers.
But yeah, whatever we can have for metal or for tube that I can use to make it, because I have to come down from those flanges and make it down to it. And
the one on this truck is from up north. It's not as rusty as I thought it was, but it's still pretty rusty. But the one we're pulling transmission out of, I can keep that whole exhaust if you want.
Yeah, just pieces, so I can, like I said, we can cut them up and I can pie cut some stuff or whatever we need to do to make it. Because I got to make a crossover because that car obviously never had a crossover because it was an inline. So
no, it had a crossover because it was separate headers.
What?
Yeah, it was two headers into a Y into a single cat.
But it was a straight 6, right?
Yes.
Wow, one of those. Okay, cool.
These horses. So old Midnight says he can just pump for days.
Hey, Straight Six is looking for another project. You should sell him that Volvo engine for him to put in something.
I don't know. Once I tear the harness off of it, you'll have to find another harness.
Do we need the harness off of it?
Yeah, because you're gonna need it to plug back into the panel to get your
I do need some of the harness probably, but most of that should have stayed with the car though, right?
I've been re-editing the videos, staring at that motor as it came out, and I'm like, he's gonna need that harness.
Oh yeah. All right, we'll bring it down. We'll use what we can and see what we can, and whatever, we'll figure it out as we go.
I did take the harness out of the car, out of the truck. Do you think I need to take it? I don't think we need it, do we?
Shouldn't. I don't need that harness because with the Holly one, we're not going to need that. We just need the sensors.
Yeah, and I got the E85 harness already made up, and I got the alternator wire harness already made too. So it should be all plug and play.
Hey, look, people are finding each other over here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
A15 is just gonna have to go visit everybody.
Yeah, he's gonna find out there's a crap ton in there.
Where's he at? Why isn't he on the panel?
I sent it to him. I don't know what he's up to.
Just hanging out in the chat.
Yeah, trolling in there. Yeah, I just went over 750, so
yeah, I was told like we're having a time change or some shit tonight.
What?
Yeah.
The time change is happening tonight?
Yeah.
I think it's
right?
Tomorrow night.
Or is it tomorrow?
Might be wrong.
Either way. So is this the one where I get more time to sleep or less time to sleep?
No. The other way.
Forward, so you're losing an hour.
Of balls.
That's fun. Yeah, hey, Robert, what's up, bud?
Robert, what's up, brother? How you doing? Jimmy, how's it going? Coming in? Hell yeah. Everyone's just popping in tonight. We are popular tonight.
Oh, ain't you always popular?
I mean, no, not really.
If you compare it to last week, we're already beating last week.
Oh, yeah. Last week's numbers were... Well, we took a week off, and then other people were doing their lives and everything, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? Some nights are
Is it tonight?
nights. Some nights are not.
See, that time change thing never affects me. I know a lot of people are just like, I can't function, and it's like, it's just time.
The only time it affected me is when I had to get up early. Like if I had to get up real early, that's when it did affect me. But if I got up at like a regular time, like 8 or 9,
just stop sleeping, work all the time, it'll be fine.
Yeah, no. Listen. Do you have any idea how much beauty sleep it takes to keep this looking like remarkably good like this?
Is this why I look
more?
Exactly what I'm saying. I need more time for naps. That's what I'm talking about.
I see what you're saying. You're saying I look run down. It's like I got ran over by your grandma.
Wait, what? Are we back on grandma? Are we
I
back on old ladies again? Because you've really gone full circle here on this one tonight.
So, if prices of gas are still up or fuel are still up, you guys still playing on No Name Nationals?
Well, I've already paid.
Yeah,
I've already committed to it. So
okay, I'm definitely going, but it's not as far.
I am definitely not. So
definitely not.
Worst case scenario, I might say fuck it and just fly in and we'll roadkill style this son of a bitch from your house.
Okay.
We'll go buy somebody's crap box and we'll roadkill it in there and race it, and then I'll sell it, or you can sell it. Worst case, if gas is that ridiculous, you know what I mean?
Sure. It's,
That's
I think it's
my
like 4 hours from here. So, and then I bought crap. We can go to the auction, whatever you want to do. Well, shit, we'll go to Co-Party if you want to find some.
Yeah, however, whatever I can do the cheapest, you know what I mean? And we'll do a whole episode about it. We'll take it there. We'll beat the brakes off. We'll call out people that are way outside its class and get our asses kicked. We'll have a great time, and then we'll sell that piece of shit and be like it never happened.
Yeah, and you can sell them and be like, I just filled up the tank, $1,000.
So I did. I just filled up the tank to the El Camino before I was going to sell this last time. I'm keep thinking I've got an electric fuel pump over there.
I'm going to siphon that.
Get my fuel back.
Yeah, I would definitely upcharge
it. Out here, ain't sold it.
Yeah, I'd definitely be figuring that in. Be like, it's got new batteries, got decent tires, got full tank. That's $1,000 car right there.
Yeah. Maybe it needs a carburetor. I'm too cheap to put a carburetor on it, which I might just do anyway. But right now, I'm trying to decide: am I going to put a carburetor on it, sell it like it is, or I'm going to go ahead and just do an LS swap and fix the rest of the car too, paint it up, make it a real nice car.
That's a $10,000 difference in opinion right there.
So here's the thing.
Well, I'm going to make more money if I do it that way, though.
You make more money, but you spend more money, so your percentages are probably going to be the same.
But I can get a 5.3 out, out of junkyard, or get one out of a wrecked vehicle.
I mean, you might want to just. Didn't you get one from somebody, or did you already sell it?
Yeah, I already sold it.
Well, what are you doing there? I mean, you got to count your time. I mean, it's going to be another 11 hours at the junkyard getting a 5.3 out.
Bubba's got all kinds of things going on.
I'll trade for something or trade.
Bubba's LS motor looks like it's on the stand the right way though in the picture. Just saying.
So I think your stand is backwards and upside down on your tab.
I haven't been back down there yet. And
so the upright bar should actually be leaning backwards. Once it's loaded, it straightens out. So if it's leaning forward,
if you spin that around, it should fix all of that stuff.
Ow. Yeah, I haven't been down there to help them, so I'm sure
it's fine. I mean, we don't all read the directions. I get it.
Well, the directions. That's what I was going to say. The directions from Harbor Freight are junk because it's the same kind of directions they had for this hoist. Total junk.
I want to see how that thing sheared off. I mean, that looks aggressive.
Oh, the hoist?
Yeah.
I found the other part of it finally today. I don't know what happened. It just broke, and it's not even a part that's under load or anything.
No, it's just a little piston that moves up and down to run the cylinder. I saw it in the video, and I'm like, wow, that's
when we were at Harbor Freight, they kept asking, like, everybody that walked up to look at it kept asking, "What were you guys lifting?" I'm like, "But it doesn't matter."
You tell. Okay, first of all, what is this? What would you call this? An engine lift? We were lifting an engine now.
Yeah, we were lifting an engine. I mean, it wasn't a Cummins, but it was an engine.
Yeah, get out of here.
No, I didn't, Corey. I didn't sell that LS. I had a 5.3 with a 4L60. That was already pulled with a harness and everything.
What'd you get out of that anyhow?
I actually traded it.
So
man. I've got the 2001 GMC Savannahs. So
vans?
Yeah.
So you traded one LS setup for two vans.
Well, and a Suburban.
And a Suburban
with a bad Suburban,
yeah. But the 98 Suburban, the trans gave out on me on the way back home from getting it. So it has a bad trans.
Oh, so
I don't think you made out on that deal. I mean, you didn't lose nothing, but you didn't make out on that deal.
Like I was like, this Suburban, boy, I could, I got it. I traded it. I traded this Suburban.
Yeah, I think if the Suburban would have worked out, you definitely would have been ahead. I agree with that.
I'll take this 98 Suburban. But the 98 Suburban ran and drive and four-wheel drive worked and everything.
I agree with the original assumption. Should have been a money-making deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and that guy Scrooged you on the train. I hope that motor blows up.
Hopefully.
Damn.
That'll teach him. You're like, how?
Teach him.
No, those vans aren't worth much.
Man.
Actually, people are turning them into campers because the back seat folds down into a queen bed and everything.
I used to have one of those.
And these have the this year, both the years actually have the 4L80 as a transmission and everything. So
no, they don't.
These do.
Oh, Savannah, full size van.
Savannah, yeah, full size, big.
Okay, so these have an LS motor in them then.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Oh, why did you get rid of those? You got them, or okay? So you got LS swaps right there.
Well, one of them I'm going to keep as the van. The other one that's kind of messed up, I'll use it for parts and LS swaps and whatever.
No, there's your 5.3 and your 4L80 right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah. I don't see the problem here at all.
You won. Yeah. You won. I thought it was like an Astro van.
I was thinking, yeah.
This is Savannah,
You stole that deal.
Leather.
It actually worked out.
2 LS vans and a Suburban with a bed tranny for one LS motor.
No,
what year Suburbans are they?
And the LS engine and transmission were traded for the two vans.
Okay. So you've already gotten rid of the tranny-less Suburban.
Correct.
Okay, I'm losing the trades here.
Yeah, I'm lost on
your flow chart.
What year Savannahs are they?
2001, I believe. I have to look at it, make sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's cable driven.
But is that the 5.7 LS in the 2001?
Yeah, no. 99. That's when they transition.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say it's supposed to be, from when I was looking at the specs, it's supposed to be the 5.3, but with a 4L82 up. They're both two-wheel drive. So.
Yeah, because they have the smaller motors, but they have the bigger drivetrain.
Yeah, because it's so big.
Because these are the luxury. I mean, they got everything. There's fully loaded.
Yeah.
And you talk about some nice seats. No. I'm like, boy, these seats look nice and look comfortable too.
Just
Boop. All right.
Yeah, I wish I had my little freaking Toyota, man. That thing gets great gas mileage. To which
you should have your Toyota truck. You're talking about okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's just not here. I made the mistake. In hindsight, I wish I just brought the freaking Z because I would have had more fun playing with it here while I was here. But the idea was to bring the Subaru down, and then I could, finish it while I was here. That never happened.
Thought you'd work on it sometimes. Yeah.
You didn't work on it, so realistically, you could have left everything home and just bought a small car and drove down.
So the deal was everything moved was 2 trips.
Okay.
So either way, I was making 2 trips across country. I need the weight here because the Navy won't pay me to move nothing.
All of it.
So they paid. So basically, the Navy paid for me to move the trailer I have here from Maryland to here.
Well, they only pay for a certain amount of weight, though, right?
They only pay for 11,000 pounds. They only pay it for the distance of where I was to where I'm going. And so the trip I took across the country and moved my wife and kid to Oregon, the Navy didn't pay for. I mean, they did, and what they paid me to move down here covered it and my move here. It wasn't, but I need to have that weight to be able to show all of that to move out of here to get them to pay me to go home.
So I see how you screwed the taxpayers here.
What do you mean screwed the
taxpayers? That's money that's already spent.
First of all, I am a taxpayer, so I'm just getting my money back.
That's not how that works.
That's exactly how that works. That is exactly how
that's not how that works.
I pay my own paycheck. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
2, I did everything through the letter of the law to the extent that is allowed. And if you guys aren't, well, then you get on my thing here. Just saying, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
And I have a hard time believing a used car salesman does not take advantage of every tax loophole that is available to
No idea what you're talking
about. What? There's no business here. I work down at the Bell, stuffing meat. Oh.
Tell us more about your meat stuffing career.
No, I sell 1 to 2 cars a month.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even think you sell that.
That's also what I tell the guy.
Maybe not.
I was gonna say, I haven't heard you actually sell anything. You trade things.
Oh, I do
There you
trade a
go.
lot. No, I don't put every car I sell on the YouTube because who wants to know about a Honda Civic or yes, they're based like all I do is wash them and sell them.
Yeah.
Now the ones that take a lot of cleaning or some parts or some work, I'll put them on YouTube. But the ones that are just nobody wants the boring stuff.
Well, I mean, you say that until you want to just get.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of your videos.
Or something. That would be fun. Go buy 6 cars, get them all ready, sell them. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I slowed down on the shorts this week. But I've had a lot of them get a second life throughout the week too, which I haven't seen before. So
I don't know what shorts are doing right now. I have a short that gets 200 views a day.
Your flamethrower one?
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one.
I feel like I'm just going to let it ride, and I'm not going to post anything else until it dips.
Might as well.
I mean, why not? See what works. It works or it doesn't, right?
86 Toyota, yep.
So I was looking at these little magnets I got from
Rock Auto.
Rock Auto. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I wonder if I send in pictures of the Volvo, we get some Volvo magnets.
I don't know if that's how that works.
How's that now?
I feel like you need to make your own.
I could do that too. But it says Rock Auto. Come on, everybody will get them that know it.
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, but they're not going to put your logo on there so they know it's yours.
They just put my regular name on there. Like
Will they? Is it just a regular name? Well, if they put a regular name
like
on
this
there,
one says John's.
So you submit your pictures to them? How does that work?
Yeah, apparently, yeah, because I didn't realize.
Well,
I mean, it would make sense.
I never looked at them enough to know that that's people's cars.
That makes sense that it would be people's cars.
I also have an irregular amount of things.
Yeah, because that would be if you could get it to stay stuffed with Cletus underneath.
Yeah,
and
just put the logo down the side of the car.
My name there, stuff with Cletus.
Yeah, your name is stuffed with Cletus.
Just get a fake sticker one time, stuff with Cletus down the whole side of the car, and then take a picture.
Is it the big one or across the windshield or something crazy?
I do hear an echo.
I hear an echo as well. What did you do?
Hello, me, the echo. Here,
I don't hear
the echo.
Cletus doesn't hear. I don't hear the. Hey, yeah, it's you. It's definitely you.
That
guy? Yeah. As soon as he muted himself,
how about now?
Hear me.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, definitely.
Wah, 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 wah.
Shopcat, what is up, brother?
Shopcat in the house.
How's old Canada treating you?
Old Canada.
Did they ever get the truckers out of up there? Are they all gone now?
I think they impounded them.
I don't hear anything now, Cletus.
I don't know.
You.
We don't get to hear about Canada now.
Can't hear you now.
Ukraine. I don't know.
Oh, is that what they did?
They started a war in Russia to stop talking about Canada. That's the conspiracy.
Okay. Don't get me wrong, I love me some good conspiracies.
Yeah, that's it.
But then everyone looks at me crazy when I talk about. I'm like, follow the money. If anytime I think money is involved in it, I'm like, that's a conspiracy theory. If money is involved and someone's making a lot of it, that's not a conspiracy. That is literally what's happening.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's always about the money.
Oh, well, there you go. Rock Autos you can send your stuff into Rock Auto.
Yeah.
Boom. You asked.
113 just sent me the link.
Oh, dang.
You should probably wait until I should send the Z.
Show off your vehicle and your hard work to the world. Submit your car and truck or be considered for the next round of Collector Series magnets.
Collector Series. Don't throw them boys away. They're worth money.
Right.
Just like Beanie Babies and baseball cards. Oh, Rock Auto.
It's amazing some of the things that go for money. Like I don't know.
What are those NFTs now? Oh, those are.
I still don't quite understand that.
I'm starting to understand it, and it makes me want to start painting again and just taking
so you
pictures
guys
of that
might
shit.
want to talk to Big Block about that. That and cryptocurrency. That dude is high up on both of them.
I wouldn't be. It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
He knows the ins and outs of both of them. So
I mean,
I know a guy that just retired off the stuff. Still
yeah.
No.
Well, if you take a calculated risk, meaning that you might lose what you got in there.
Risk.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Well, you're literally you're taking real money and buying fake money,
and then
hopefully turning it back into real money before somebody, whoever they are, tell you, "Oh no, that's worthless now."
So, have you ever played the stock market? It's the same thing. Even though
it's not real money. It's not. I play the stock market constantly.
I 100% agree with you, Cletus, and I don't play the stock market. Dude, on the other hand,
I played the stock market, and yes, it's real money on the whole time, but it could change like that.
Yeah, I buy property.
But it's still all real.
I am long-term tangible investments.
I do mutual funds. It's a long-term. It's still stocks, but it's like little bitty parts of a bunch of stocks. And it takes 20 years for growth. But
I buy property.
Buying a little bit of everything.
It doesn't matter. I mean, property goes up and down, but over a course, it's an upward.
No. If I had the money to invest, you gotta have money. Like you gotta have money to make money that way. So.
You ain't lying. Well, not necessarily. You gotta have somebody who's willing to let you borrow that money. Hopefully, not a ridiculous.
Yeah, that too.
Do the chat.
What?
So if we do get the Volvo
chat,
you guys got to order. Y'all got to email Rock Auto and say I want some.
No. I don't think that's how that works. No. Hopefully they send you like a box of them so you can send them out with
nice, right? Even if they didn't, I'd still put it out there if they let me put my name on there anyway, or stuff included on there. But I probably will get some magnets made up and stuff after the build and everything.
I don't know about. So I don't know about merch, man. I don't believe. Like, how's your merch store doing? If you don't mind me asking, is it really doing a whole lot?
No, not really.
All right, and I'm not to be an asshole, but I'm not surprised. The volume I don't think is there at our level,
and that's why I did the store the way it is. Like I know some people will buy a bunch of inventory and then they're asked out.
Yeah,
so that's why I did it that way. But when you order it, it ships to you.
So I plan on starting off with making my own shirts and stuff with funny stuff and wearing them and taking them to events. And maybe if someone says something about my shirt, be like, "Hey, I got like 4. What do you like?" You know what I mean? Type of deal, and see where it goes from their grassroots style. Right. Because that's what I want to do: shows, car shows, and race events and things like that. And that's how I plan on growing the channel once I, don't have a real job. Wait, stand on there. Oh, wow. Y'all have money to invest. Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
So I bought houses when I was living in places, and then I'm a hoarder, and I never got rid of them. So yes and no. You know what I mean?
No, I don't have money to shoot. I barely have enough money to pay for a Volvo build.
I know. I'm looking at parts now that I'm like, shit, I wish I would have finished the Subaru 4 years or 3 years ago or whatever it was.
We were talking the other day, and you were like, well, it's not that much for what it is. If I were to spread this out over a year, it wouldn't be that much money, but all at once like this.
Yeah, at one time. Well, and also I'm skewed because literally I get what you're saying, but you're what, 35 in it right now, give or take?
Yeah, probably, but not including all the trading,
and the horse trading. And mine's the same way. I'm telling you, man, I agree with you, but the Holly system I put on my car is that number right there, and that was a one-time. Well, the fuel pump was part of it too. That was one time. And that was the biggest purchase of the whole build. Everything else is like you said, $100 here, horse trade there. You get to where you get to.
Yeah. I was lucky dudes wanted the seats out of that Yukon, and it was a fair deal. But now also he's going to, the gas money that's going to be, we'll make that all up somewhere. But it changed it for sure. Because before that was a good trade for him and me. Now it's not so much good for him, but we'll make it up.
Yeah. The gas, man. I did not see this. And that's so you've learned this about me is I like to have plans and ideas in motion and all this. And right now this gas thing is just destroying. It's taking up so much room in my freaking headspace right now because I'm like, I don't want to have to pay all of that. I'm trying to come up with different plans and stuff, but I don't see it. Gas has got to be really expensive for me to say, okay, I'll just leave the truck and trailer like somewhere at somebody's place and then come back and get it when prices get down. But then you consider airline ticket costs and all of that, and then not having my stuff. I'm just like, where is the line of where it makes sense? And that's what I've been trying to figure out.
Well, if you knew gas prices would go back down, or when they would. So if you said, okay, right now it's April and gas prices are this price, but I know in August they'll be way down here, then you can say, okay, I could leave it here, fly back, whatever. But without the unknown is where it hurts you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it could be September or something before then, and that's the trick. I need that truck and trailer on the West Coast
later than that, or maybe not even at all. I'm sure they'll go back down, but I don't know how quick it'll be.
I don't know either.
I know they're trying all different kind of things. There's more permits now than there ever has been.
They've been flooding. Stuff. They've been flooding a bunch of stuff in, which will hopefully. The problem is it's a slow thing. I hope that this is at least stopped the upward trend and is on the way back down by April when I'm freaking coming over there. That's my hope. And even if it's not too much on the down, but
even if it's starting to go down, at least you'll feel a little better.
I mean, listen, gaping is gaping.
Yeah.
I need an adult when I go to the pumps because I'm being touched in my no-no place. My no-no place is my wallet.
Your wallet, yeah. Nobody likes being touched there.
No one likes to be touched there.
When I say I'm cheap, guys, I mean I am cheap. Cheap.
I am so that's the thing. I am cheap to a point until I'm like, okay, I want nice certain things I like to have nice. My welder. I spent really good money on a Miller welder.
There's certain things you have to spend good money on. I'm good with that.
You don't have to. I didn't need to have that Miller brand new welder, but I will use it and put it to good use. And I have found needs for it now that I own it, because when you own a welder like that, projects that need a welder like that show up in your life. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. I lasted forever on a little 210, jobby, was a Matco, and I did tons of stuff with it, but it's just one of those things where I wanted to spend the money on that Miller once, and I will have that welder for the rest of my life.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? It's that kind of a welder.
Well, there's certain things I guess you don't have to spend, but there's certain things for me anyway that I tell myself a good deal or I'm making a good investment.
Yes. So, and that's where you sell it to yourself.
Feel like I'm wasting my money.
Yeah. And that's another thing. If you look at the Z, I spent way too much money on that thing over the years. The amount of money I have invested into that car, time and money, is like I've been saying a lot, I'll never financially recover from that decision. But I'll never sell it. And I made that decision into that car really early on when it was just.
Don't feel too bad though, because at least it's got the LS. It's got some cool stuff. I had a buddy that had a Pontiac not a Firebird, Sunfire, and he didn't do anything really with the engine or whatever. He put a cold air intake on it, and total custom paint job, wheels, interior, custom everything. The hood opened the other way. The doors were Lamborghini doors, all this stuff, crazy stuff. Over $18,000 into this car, and it's still Pontiac Sunfire. Like it was still the drive line. I mean, it was still.
Yeah, I am a ridiculous amount of money into that Z. Like I don't think you quite understand the cost.
I understand, but it's not the regular Z drive line.
And I'm with you. So I mean, I'm like,
it's not a Pontiac Sunfire.
I'm used Lamborghini, but it's a 350Z. I'm used Lamborghini money.
What are we talking about now?
Stupid things we spend money on.
Oh, I'm not trying to justify your purchase. I'm just saying.
Well, and it's not a purchase.
At least it's not a Pontiac Sunfire.
So I bought that car. I think it was like a $30,000 car when I bought it. So I bought it. It was a 1-year-old, 16,000 miles on the car. So
all right, you spent too much up front. Go on.
No, I spent what they were worth at the time. I mean, and it was a track edition, so it was the nice one.
Okay.
And then from there, I went stupid with a paint job and body kit and interior. And
so what made you put the LS in it? Did the engine blow up? Or
no, I wanted more power. I actually had
to be cool. Didn't you know that?
Nope. So I had another motor out of a totaled Z that we were going to not stud. They were going to sleeve the block and do all the work that needed, because those motors don't take any boost. Anything over 9 PSI, and they put skylights in the fucking block. It's Windows for days. It's a Windows 6 model, if you will.
So you loved the car so much you wanted to build it. That's what we're going with, right? That's the established.
So the body kit happened because I hit a chair that was in the middle of the fucking freeway in the middle of the night.
He didn't answer the question. Moving on.
I'm going to get to that, because I do love that car, but that car is not like a bedroom wall car or anything like that. You know what I mean? And I love what I've made that car into, not necessarily. In 2003, when I bought that, or 4, when I bought that car, compared to other cars that were available for a 20.
It was the right car for you at that time.
Yes, exactly. And then I turned it into something, and I turned it into what it became. But I never was like, oh, one day I'm going to get a Z. You know what I mean? It wasn't something you sought after. No, I kind of fell into that thing. So yes, I love that car, but it wasn't like I pined for it to go get it or anything like that. But so everything was built because of a thing that happened. So the body, I messed up the fender, the bumper, and the side skirt when I hit that chair. And I was like, that's half a body. What kind of chair was this? Like a recliner? Like a chair you sit in at. Have you not heard this story before? I've recanted it many times. So
I'm going to go eat dinner, guys. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be here, Cletus. Appreciate you.
Tell me the chair story.
So I'm coming back from Texas. I went to a school in Texas, went to my aunt's house in San Antonio, and then drove from San Antonio to Virginia Beach in a not insignificant amount of time. One shot, sent it. I'm on 81 in North Carolina. Just did my last fuel stop I needed to do, and it's the wee hours, probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. I come up over, the hill. The road kind of does this number where it's going over some little hills. As I crest over the hill and the light kind of comes down from the lights and illuminates my path, here lies a chair. And I'm not talking of like a little chair. I'm talking like a chair you used to sit in high school with the little, like the desk part that flips down and the metal legs and
like
wood.
a metal jobber.
Yeah. And it is on its like tea kettle, flipped over with legs pointing up. And I'm doing cruise control is set at like 75.
Sure.
So I immediately, jerked the wheel, hit the brakes. And actually, no, I didn't even hit the brakes. I think I just jerked the wheel. No, I did. Jerk the wheel, hit the brakes. I never hit the clutch, and it ended up stalling the car out as I pulled over. Because after I hit it, all I see is sparks flying past the window. And I was lying dead up on it. So when I yanked it, it caught just underneath the headlight. And it ripped the bumper off. It ripped the fender lip back, and it had stabbed pieces of the metal into the side skirt, like puncture wounds. So I had to get out on the side of the freeway in the middle of the night and yank out pieces of metal and wood and debris from the carcass of that thing to get back on the road. So at that point, I was like, a body kit is, literally.
So let's freeze at that point. Did you at least receive an insurance check for the desk?
No.
The car wasn't insured?
It was insured, but I didn't want to claim
what?
I didn't claim it. I was an idiot. I didn't claim it.
You should have claimed that. That wasn't your fault.
Well, so the trick with that, and what I was told by somebody at the time, I don't know how true this is, because I hit it and it was in the road, it would have went against my insurance as an accident. Yeah, therefore, I would have had to, and I would have had to pay more money. And so my idea at that point was it wasn't worth it long term for that money. That was
totally would have been worth it. That car was worth how much at that time? And that would have been an expensive, that
would have been 2007. So, yeah,
they would have given you a very healthy check
to start with. But my thing, and that was my thing with it, is the money up front worth the money over time? And it's never. It's not.
Yes, it is. I've insured a lot of vehicles that I did that math. Totally worth it every time.
A 255. Yeah, I've got a 252 Tarek, and I love that thing.
Your premiums are not going to go up that high unless it's a regular thing.
So you know what happened when I did I wrecked that car and rear-ended somebody it was one of those where it's a 2-lane highway and you got to pull out onto there and you don't have to stop, you just go, and it's got a run-up lane. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So guy goes. I look, there's a car coming in the far lane. So there's an open lane and our run-up lane. So I go. Well, dude saw that car coming and stopped. And I went right into the back of him.
Oof.
The insurance company raised my insurance by 127%.
But that was your accident. That was your fault accident. That's
so
not the same.
The way they look at it for a road hazard.
No, they don't.
Okay. From what I understood at the time and what was told to me at the time, because I had an insurance adjuster tell me one time, whenever you hit anything on the road, tell them it fell off somebody's truck and it was in the air when you hit it.
And that's all you had to say, too. That would have been perfect. You'd been like, I was following this truck. This desk fell off. Boom.
I didn't know. I didn't get that piece of information until years later.
Right.
Cement Surfer, what's up, brother? Have not seen you in a while. We got all the old G's up in here tonight.
Terry's saying, I think it was Terry up here.
Uh-huh.
No. Where's the message? Yeah. My 93 F-150 was parked on a hill last night, and we had ice and snow. And when I woke up, it was down the hill in a hole and bent my back bumper.
Oh, no.
That's not good.
No, that is terrible, brother.
That's some real ice right there.
Yeah. I don't do ice. I'm not a big fan.
Ice is the ultimate equalizer. You can have whatever rig you want. Ice is going to kick its ass.
I love when people are like, I got 4-wheel drive and go play in the snow. And I'm like, that's 4-wheel spinning. It's the same as 2-wheel spinning.
Yeah. Not stopping is not stopping.
Yeah. I remember my grandfather had a GMC Jimmy, and I have never been in a car that has whipped around so fast. We are driving. We go over a little bridge on a back road.
Talking S10? Or we talking full size?
S10.
Okay.
And this thing, I am looking the opposite direction, and then we are looking back the direction we were going, and it happened so fast. And I was old enough to drive at that point, but wasn't driving. He was. And I looked over at him, and he's just looked over at me like he did something, but not enough to make that thing come back like it did. And like he, to this day, has no idea how the hell we didn't crash and how he was able to get it back. It just happened.
It's S10s for you.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. It was the quickest. It was just like a snap, and we were gone. He gone. But yeah, from there, the motor going to the LS is I wanted more power, and we were big into the show circuit at that point, and I was, like I said, I had this other motor I'd gotten out of a total for cheap, and we were going to build it to like actually make some power. And then my buddy Bean talked me into freaking LS swapping that thing, which has sent me down this road. What do you got there, bud?
Got some homemade meatballs with some Alfredo and noodles, and
that looks good. Yeah. I too have not eaten dinner. I'm not planning on going super late tonight.
Well, that's good because I planned on starting at 8, which is now. So
yeah,
I lost that hour in between.
Well, so I'm planning on doing 2. Let's figure we'll do 2 hours. So we're at an hour now. We'll be done here. And
better get kicking on them pictures you made then.
Well, I mean, I figure we'll wait for Cletus to hop back in, and then we'll run the pictures that I did right after my nap and right before we started. So I put about that much effort into.
I worked today.
Listen, you made poor life decisions. Whose fault is that?
That's accurate. That's entirely accurate.
There's sometimes when I'm doing things, especially in the garage, and I have to lay there for a minute and contemplate the decisions I've made in my life that have brought me to this moment. Oh, how is that doing?
It's getting better.
Still crooked.
It's still, it bulges up there a little bit.
It's so bulgy.
You don't need all your fingers. That's why they give you 10.
Yeah, but the ones in the middle are kind of important, bud.
I'm going to have really strong pinkies when I'm older.
Oh, my God. How about both?
It ain't a wrist. It's a hand. I always have something messed up. I never get a win.
See, my ankle is my big thing lately, but 7 days. Oof.
Wow.
Tool debt. Yeah. I save and like put stuff away and then go get it for the most part. I don't know. I haven't come into like a big tool purchase that I like need right this second that I need to go credit for yet.
I just constantly buy tools and need to stop. That's my problem.
Well, so that's the nice thing about not working in the garage for the last 18 months is my habit has been greatly reduced. And we're all getting old. That's the thing, man. Ugh. I hurt myself coughing one day. Like pulled a muscle somewhere in my chest.
I leaned over a railing and coughed and cracked a rib one time. Whoa. And that was not fun because I was like, no, that wasn't it. What do you mean? It really hurt. And I'm like, what did I do? And I'm like, oh, I was leaning over that railing, lifting that thing when I coughed real hard. And found out you can break ribs that way.
Yeah, you can mess yourself up, brother. It's wild. So that was I mean, I guess everyone figures it out at some point, but that was a rude awakening that like, damn, I'm getting old and like things hurt a lot now. And I'm like broken from poor decisions made when I thought I was invincible.
Well, I'm noticing that, breaking a lot of things and things not being straight, and a lot of crooked fingers and messed up legs. And it's like, it's like this is catching up with me. I really thought I'd be older when it happened, but I'm not. So
that's the thing we can talk about in this second. Shade Tree, that is the life right there, man. That's what I'm heading for. Work when I want to work. So remember when we were kids and what age do you think your parents were when you were like, damn, they're old? Because I am 100% at that age right now. When I remember when I was like, damn, that is fucking old. And I'm there now and I feel it. And it makes sense. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm old now.
I come from a different background, so.
I mean, true.
I never thought they were old. They were just already damaged at a young age.
Well, I mean, and the other trick is that, what is, there it is. There, you need to be on here. You're showing us something good.
How's it going?
What? I don't know if I'd leave that engine hoist in the up position. It might just self-destruct.
Oh, that one's a lot better off than the last one.
It doesn't have any weight on it.
Just
there's no weight on it. The chain's loose.
Oh, is it?
All right.
It's sitting on a box. Can't see it's over there. There's a box underneath it that's
leaving
actually
your cylinder up is like leaving your dick out. It's kind of the same thing.
I mean,
it's not mine.
Your cylinder's showing.
Yeah.
so not mine.
Are you calling that the Red Rocket over there, bud?
Yeah.
Your cylinder's showing.
I tried to swap it out with a red one. That would have been fun.
Well, that's what a lot of people do. They buy that one and they swap the cylinder out with the air-powered one.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have an electric one too. So
really?
I said they found.
And then you can get a remote and just sit in your car and just go beep, 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 beep.
We tried to get the bigger one, but unfortunately they didn't have one.
Oh, yeah. Big accidents can definitely make you fragile or frail for the rest of.
Oh, do one at 15 years old. It's only a skull fracture. I'm fine.
Yeah, but you did it when you should. You bounced back from that type of thing.
I did. I don't think I would have bounced back on those for sure.
I can tell you as I've screwed myself up as I've been getting older, the heal times and the ability to heal, like just between my wrist and my ankle. I did my wrist when I was like 23, and then I did my ankle at like 30. Well, I think it was like 29, and the heal difference on them was noticeable.
It gets worse, not better.
Yeah. How old are you?
Older.
How? 47. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you're definitely older than me.
It gets worse.
Oh, I'm fully aware. Yeah. I've been watching the downhill trajectory. I mean, I used to be skinny, good looking, and had no glasses, and then I turned 30.
Hey, me too.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. I don't know what your excuse is.
I know. I started out this way.
Yeah. Been messed up since day one. Working 20-day workout. Yeah. Yeah, that is the trick, man. I cannot tell people enough. Buy property. If you have the ability.
I've bought property. I've sold property. I still put it back in stocks.
That's the problem. You sold it.
Nope.
You got to make that money work for you.
Nope, the return on the stocks have still beat out what the return on that house would have been.
Well, it's like anything else. Location, location, location.
Yeah.
I've had some good returns.
Well, you also flipped houses for a while, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't really live anywhere for a lot of years.
A bit of a nomad, if you will.
So
Save
that
money.
alone, that's the key right there. As long as you don't have to pay to live somewhere, that's the key to saving money.
Oh, yeah.
That's very true.
No, it's definitely been I'm looking forward realistically. Everyone's like, oh, what are you looking forward to when you're tired? Blah, blah, blah. I'm looking forward to not moving really, but one more time. I'm going to find, I haven't found it yet, but I'm going to find my spot and then I'm going to build my thing and then I'm never moving again. I'll go travel and visit and do things, but I have a lot of big tools I want to acquire that I have been holding off on because I don't ever want to move them once I get said items. You know what I mean?
There you go. Terry's got it right there.
Top flight security. What's up, Terry?
So, and I may have said this before on the slide. My goal is to retire by 58. And when I retire at 58,
Oh my God.
I'm going to spend the next 5 years after that just quitting every job I take.
I got to really look at this and decide if I want to let CP on with that picture in there, but I think it's okay.
As long as it's not him, I guess we're okay.
It's just legs.
It's Andy Feltherbush. It's Andy Feltherbush.
The picture threw me off. I was like, is that it? No, okay, no, that's legit. That's okay.
I almost questioned if she was laying on top of a coffin. So
It's me, Andy Feltherbush. You know me. I am from Sweden. Yeah.
Sweden, ja.
Yeah.
Do you sprechen the Deutsch, ja?
Sprechen my Deutscher.
Swedish chick really loves America.
Happy
Yeah,
Saturday.
I'm telling you.
Happy Saturday to all my ninjas.
Does this chick have a YouTube channel? I need to check that out on Instagram.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Yeah.
What's up, CP?
Not much. Doing.
Doing our thing, bullshitting, looking at that beautiful iron block back there over Brian's shoulder.
Yeah. Congratulations once again for getting that out. Kudos for using Harbor Freight tools and having the balls to go there twice to replace them and not
3 times.
Oh, 3 times.
And then
3 times.
lift the very valuable motor with them.
Yeah.
Really. And so what's your opinion of Harbor Freight still?
I mean, it hasn't changed. I never said it was the best stuff ever.
You're right. Mopar Man, what's up, brother?
How much time did you actually spend going back and forth to Harbor Freight, do you think?
It's not that far.
Oh.
What took the longest was waiting for them to take the wheels off of the first one. Well, second one. Whatever.
I don't even know. I don't know what that comment was, but when you're asking somebody why the groundhogs are,
I don't know what's going on there. I've missed something somewhere in the comments, and I'm just kind of floating through.
I believe that was Tarek talking about a house that had groundhogs in it.
I don't know.
Why would you
Triple
have
Threat Motors? What is up?
What in what level of life are they pet groundhogs? Would you have groundhog? I have never seen a groundhog. What did I just walk into? I mean,
I do want to take a minute and say my condolences, CP. I'm sorry for your loss. I see your shirt right there, and I'm sorry you didn't win the Marauder.
Oh yeah, no, yes, you're right. You are 100. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. I feel for you. I saw the video. I saw it on there on the announcement, and I was like, "That's not CP. What the fuck?"
Oh, they already did the video. I didn't see it.
It's not on YouTube. He had it up on Facebook.
Oh, bastards!
I saw the picture of the girl.
Won it. I mean, congratulations to whoever won it because they got a killer deal. That car, $15,000 cash.
Yeah. So she bought a shirt for the boyfriend or husband or something like that.
One shirt.
I want to say it was one shirt.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of rich bastards that went out there and just flooded, which is cool because
I mean, that's the whole point, and that's why he's going to keep the fact that they built one that was boosted and took the lid. That I like that because you don't see that very often with a lot of these.
Yeah.
I'm messing up over here on the deal.
See, I would have felt bad because if I would have won the Marauder, I would have gutted it, put a Marauder motor back in it.
What?
And then use the LS motor on something else.
Oh my God! I actually don't think there's a chance in hell I would ever put a Ford motor. I mean, maybe a Coyote, I guess, would probably Coyote motor, maybe. But I mean, it's going to cost.
I just put one back in to sell it.
The problem is, it's going to cost you 3 times as much to put a Ford unit back in it than then keep the LS in there. No problem.
Now would it take you? Now would it take you to just have that nice LS motor and something else, all built to the hilt? There you go.
Personally, I'm a big body car, and you guys should know that. I'll let the cat out of the bag. My plan is to have a cruiser like that. I actually looking at whale body Caprices, and I don't care for
Speed Wrench. What's up?
I want a tail dragger. I don't care. I will race whatever, but I mean, I'm a big dude. I love my passion is cars. I've had a bunch of them. I had a Chrysler 2-door Chrysler Newport. Fucking love that car. I've had LTDs. I've had Impala. I just love big body cars. They cruise. I mean, why would you subject yourself to going on power tour and not being comfortable?
Facts.
I did look.
Did you see freaking? God damn it! What's his name now? I can't remember his name. On that sick week, driving that Marauder, that old man with his smile from ear to ear, AC,
10-second car, air conditioning,
just living his best life, man. Right. Every time I see Sam riding around, I'm just like, does Cletus only adopt old dudes? Because I'm like middle-aged and would love to be adopted by Cletus.
Dude,
a little older than that, maybe I got a shot.
Yeah, he might be right in the window there.
Sam is a role model for all mankind. Like, fucking live your life, be happy, roll around, and still put shit to the floor. You know what I mean?
The best video was when they took it out and they're like, hit it. Sam takes it way like you could see everyone in the video get progressively not okay with how hard Sam is sending that pull. Like, even towards the end, Cletus is like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I've accepted death. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, I'm close to the end.
I'm going. Are you guys going with me? That's the only question.
You boys like Mexico?
I mean, that's why I love Cletus, because I get it now. I get it now why all those people are always having fun. And I feel like there was a time in my life where I was like that too, where I didn't have, I get wrapped up in some bullshit, and that's what brings you down. Like, you get caught up in being angry at this person and that person and whatnot. But like Cletus, fucking, he's too busy having fun. He's too busy having fun to worry about the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, I know. He gets a ton of shit, and he lets a lot of it go as much as he can. But because he just doesn't you don't hear it because he doesn't fucking bring it up. He doesn't perpetuate it.
Right.
But like that was the reason we, for the longest time, didn't see anything from his wife on the channel because of what happened with the girlfriend before on the channel, and there was a bunch of stuff because she was on the channel.
Nobody liked to shut up about it.
Yeah.
I think once you get enough people surrounding you where you get you build up barriers. It's like an onion, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you build up barriers of people that they keep those jackasses away from you.
Well, they do. That's like Chet and the whole dude that disappeared thing. That guy came at Cletus because he was like, Cletus is the guy to fucking talk some shit to, and Chet took one for the team. And then that's turned into its whole, the whole thing.
Yeah, dude, that was but look at Chet though. I mean, and you can tell that's what actually made me. That whole ordeal there, all those videos of them, that's what actually made me go, that's why he's friends with, that's why Cheyenne Lord is his name. That's why he's actually friends with Cletus, because he's a fucking stand-up dude too.
Yeah.
Not giving a flying, shit. Dude, he has money, but he fucking worked for what he got. You know, I mean, like he's an example of what I would call like I have a buddy Gregory that's just like him, fucking loaded and just like lives his life promiscuously through and he's a cool dude, cool ass dude. Oh hey, what's up, man?
What's up? Back in the house.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we are we're not going to do a 4-hour live tonight, boys. We're going to do around 2 hours. Start shortening these up a little bit.
Good call.
And so we are actually going to move into the memes, and we got a full panel on the board here, so we'll go on to it. Dudes, if you want to get us caught up in the chat that I'm way behind in.
Yeah, what are you doing over here?
Chris Hansen. I don't know. That's a new one. Nice to see you. Welcome in.
Chris Hansen. Go ahead and have a seat right here right now, will you? Okay.
Okay. Come on in.
Come on over. So you brought lemonade and condoms, and you were talking about eating cookies.
What?
With Hansen to catch a predator.
Oh. And I see you stopped and bought peanut butter cookies like you were asked to.
He had the best intro lines. Like, I mean, I missed that.
And does everybody know why that show was canceled?
No.
No idea.
The best part of that show, the reason it was canceled, it was an agreement to not sue the publishing company because they had a DA, a district attorney, show up on that show and get caught. And then shortly after the district attorney got caught, he put a 9mm in his head. So it became a whole, we can't have this show anymore because there's a lot of very upset people that somebody very important got caught and then kind of ended it. So it kind of went all to a screech and all. And the worst part is, like, what side of that do you really want to be on?
Well, I mean, I don't want to drag this too far off, but I can tell you that the offset with people and ages anymore is not like it used to be, and it is getting like I just know a guy that just married I just know a 55-year-old dude that just married a 25-year-old woman.
Hey,
I mean,
listen, if that's the type of thing,
but it's acceptable though. I mean, like I don't
know. What do you talk about with your wife? I don't know. I mean, shit. I don't know. I even know her. Exactly. Who knows? My wife likes to take pictures and do stuff. I work on cars.
I'm gonna give this meme right off the bat 6 Chris Hansen chairs.
I really dig like the construction here. Look at the little TIG welds down in there.
Did you post? Was you the one that posted that on your Instagram?
No, I put it. It was when we were all still in that in the group chat for the Volvo build when he was talking about. He talked about he got himself a 4L60, and I searched and found this, and I was like, "That's perfect." And I just threw it in the mix like a grenade, literally.
That's awesome.
So I really like this. There's a couple on here that are.
This is there's nothing wrong with this. This is 100% truthful.
Yes.
By all means.
Yeah. If you're going, I mean, don't get me wrong. 4L60Es are good if you're going to be stock and don't do anything bad to them and baby them for the life of a small light vehicle. But when you start putting it in a bigger car with more power, or throw a set of freaking Hong Kong Hurricanes, Nagasaki Nasty Boys, or whatever you want to call these at them,
Hong Kong Hurricanes,
they're gonna turn into neutrals. And it is what it is.
Oh.
I like this one.
Okay.
In ads.
So you got the Hellcat just laying them down.
Yeah.
You got the GTR, you got a little chirp and go, whole car mob right here. You got the Supras just letting it all hang out. Maybe the Volvos too, because they drift along with those. And then you got the Mustang, right to the scene of the crash.
Oh, it's light. I can't hardly see the.
I couldn't see it either. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little here. I'll enhance.
There you go. That's better.
There you go.
Yeah. Ditch fodder. Oof.
There's like 1,000 videos of Mustangs legitimately where guys come out and they lay it down and then they just BAM!
I will give it to Brailford keeps saying this. The Hellcats are the new Mustang for people doing dumb shit. And
there's a lot of people with Hellcats that shouldn't have them.
Yeah. Well, and they're stolen a lot and taken to those street takeover
That's
things.
True. That's true.
All right. Gamble at the casino, other people in the shop. I hate spring compressors, but I mean, it's a necessary evil.
You know, I've never felt uncomfortable compressing a spring. I never understand why everybody acts like it's like death.
Because you probably had the proper tools.
Yeah, kinetic. Even with good spring compressors, it's still sketchy to me. I don't. Kinetic energy is a motherfucker, man.
This is way sketchier than normal.
Well, yeah, the Irwins, and he's only got one on one side.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be compressing on a singular side of it.
No.
I feel like about 25 people that comment on most of my videos would actually deem this acceptable.
No. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything
wrong with that. Try to tell me that this is okay.
Fine. I mean, look, he's got those safety clamps on there. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
is that an electric impact too? I think
yes,
it is an electric impact. Yes.
Out of the 25, 13 of them have one finger missing off at least one hand.
Oh yeah.
Now I've tried to lose fingers. That isn't a sign of nothing.
Yeah, I don't know why the hoop is there exactly, but like, look at that brand.
Maybe like it's going to spring back and go on the hoop.
Okay, so question: look in the back here. Enhance on the back.
Shock.
Is that a brand new shock, or did he just paint the bottom of it white?
It looks painted.
It looks like the paint on the floor.
You can put that boot back on.
Maybe he repainted it. That looks like a Rancho to me.
It does, but you see the white like on the floor where it's abnormally lighter right there than it is everywhere else.
Could have repainted her.
I don't see anything wrong with that. You have to fix stupid somehow. I give Speed Wrench a cast came up with the best reply to that one. 100,000%.
That's good.
That is good. That is good. All right, nice car. What fuel do you run? More than you can afford, pal. 93. There's a lot of gas memes going on today, boys. So be ready.
I mean, is gas expensive?
Has anybody seen?
It is for poor people.
Has anybody seen the guy bagging? He's got a gas can and he's bagging up gas in Ziploc bags.
Yep.
Is that from the shortage last year?
No, dog,
I have seen a lot of ones from the shortage, but I don't know what's new or not. But
I went to the gas station today and I filled up my truck. It cost me about $110, whatever. And it was only a half tank, so I felt real bad about that. And behind me, this lady pulls up and I'm pumping, and she gets out, she throws the thing in there, pumps a little bit, and then takes off. And I kind of lean back and look at her pump. She pumped 2 gallons. And I wanted to be like, I'll give you some gas. I hate people like, I'm only here to get the 2 gallons because that's all I can afford. It's like,
yeah.
I've been there.
That's what it's going to be. I remember at one point a guy putting 25 cents in a car, but this was back when I was in high school, and that was actually something.
Back when $5 was $5.
Well, yeah, when gas was 78 cents a gallon.
Yeah, gas was cheap, so you put the majority of it.
Remember when it was 89 cents?
78 cents a gallon. Come on, man, ain't that old?
I worked at an Amoco I worked in a shop, and then they got shorthanded. And then I would flex up to the front, and I literally had a guy come in, and this is my favorite. Come in, he's like, man, he goes, I need a pack of Marlboro Lights. I need a Mountain Dew. Oh shit, man, I'm out of gas. Put $1.25 in on gas in the car.
Just spent more on cigarettes and everything.
More on the Mountain Dew.
I mean, dude, that's like standard. So yeah.
I mean, I remember, and you can say, Cliff, I'm not that old, but I remember when gas was under 60 cents a gallon in Iowa. That's when I first started driving.
Yeah, I remember being cheap.
Driving gas was $1.60.
Well, it says I remember being cheap before I started driving.
I remember 78.
Starbucks I remember is like 89.90 cents.
I remember when I was a kid paying 55. I remember my mom putting like 35 and then sometimes 55 cents in. That was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, it didn't grow insanely until like 2000. Boom.
90s.
No, the 90s.
The timeline
Well,
of it.
dude, you're my age, right? So you probably didn't start driving until 2000.
I started driving when I was 14, so it would have been like 97.
I was 90. I started driving when I was 90 in 95. So
yeah, 90 something. Early 90s. So we got a nice little Corvette here. And this is where college funds go to die. Actually, I dig the setup for what
That's
they're doing.
nice.
You like that?
What
Yeah.
kind of intake is that?
That is
Cummins?
God,
Is that a
no.
Cummins 12 valve?
No,
Is that
it's an aftermarket intake manifold. I cannot remember who the hell makes it.
what is that motor?
That's an LS. It's a Corvette.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna
Shit,
jump off. I got somebody here.
All right,
man.
brother. Appreciate you coming.
Later, CP.
Take it easy, CP.
God, it's in the top of my head, but I can't remember who. I want to say it's the Brian Tooley one.
All right, moving on.
Intake, but all right, moving on. Here we go.
What's it? It's a dimmer.
I was just gonna say you can't tell everyone because not everyone else is gonna know. I know you were gonna know.
I think most of the people in here are gonna know.
Okay.
I have actually converted high beams back to dimmer lights.
Why?
So
Because it's the best. I hated
I
dimmer
agree.
lights on the Switch.
that dually that I had out here for a little bit, they had a 454 in it that somebody converted back to carb.
Yep.
They had put one of them in the floor, but to turn the power off and on.
Yep, and I've done that before too.
Some
Just
drawing
as
the
a
battery
shut-off.
down instead of fixing it, they just put that in the floor.
So my Ford van, which had a very similar interior, in fact, had this, and that's
Had this, like it's weird.
yeah, it's the only car I've ever known that had it. A 1983 Ford Club Wagon.
I've
My
had them in everything.
1975 Chevy Nova had one.
Yeah, exactly. Old shit has it.
Oh, it's the best thing ever. The fact they took it away was stupid.
It is actually pretty.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Yeah, that statement is true.
Now you don't need to put your foot over.
Gas station right now.
It's so true though. Like, oh my god, is that a gold shirt?
Forward a little
It's a
bit.
gold
Making
shirt.
it work Fast
It's a
and Furious.
gold tweed right there.
So I don't know if you guys have watched any Fast and Furious, but
No,
earlier I was sitting around being lazy, and
watching Fast and the Furious.
F9 was on on HBO Max right now.
I'm
It's
sorry.
pretty bad.
It's terrible.
Does it?
It's bad.
It stopped at 3 for
They
me.
literally put scuba gear on and go to space.
Did they really?
Like old time, like 1930s scuba gear. I mean,
Yeah.
Here's the thing: if you can make billions of dollars doing something, you're just gonna keep doing it.
Well, and the funny part is, they even are self-aware. In the video, dude's like, I can't believe this shit is actually happening. I'm like, somehow what I'm thinking makes it into the movie.
well, they know it's bad. That's why they know it's like they know
Yeah,
it's
it's
going
like
There you go.
it's okay as long as we talk about it.
Here, nitrous button. That's what we need the floor switch to be.
Right.
Oh, that actually
Stop.
could be, yeah.
All cars come with it.
Facebook Marketplace users calculating what their car is worth after 286,000 miles and 17 years of depreciation.
True that.
It's true. Everything. I remember Facebook used to be the spot, man. You could go through and pick up cheap stuff. Now
Everyone, people think cars are gold now.
listen, they think they're on an episode of Pawn Stars. Like they're gonna freaking.
Every
They're
car.
Like Kelly Blue Book says it's worth this much, and I'm always like, yeah, but it's perfect condition, and yours is not.
Dude, you got to read this one.
Might have to start doing some of that shady Klondike bar shit for a gallon of gas.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Gallon of gas. I'll give you a gallon of gas.
Gallon of gas?
Gallon of gas.
Shoot. Yeah, it's not even $20 ain't $20 anymore, boys. It's a gallon of gas.
Gallon of gas. It's gonna be the whole team, boy. Oh,
So
Oh man.
we're gonna do 85 in the Volvo, but whoever wants to race it at the No Name Nationals, y'all got to pay for the gas.
Oh, is that the deal?
Shouldn't be too bad. It's only an eighth mile, right?
Okay.
hey, you think that sounds like one of those little toy things with the little sound bings, like ding, 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 ding?
Or is it like when you put a card in the freaking bicycle
Yeah,
there you
spokes when you were a kid?
I think they're getting pretty close. I think they probably got about another 2,500 miles.
I didn't. I can't
Yeah,
say I
right.
haven't seen that before. I know a buddy who did this to a set of
Really?
rotors,
I've
but I
never
just
seen
like I stared at it and went, "How did you even stop to get here?"
Yeah.
Like,
it. At what point did you go, you know what? I think there might be a problem.
oh, you knew there was a problem.
I think my
I did a
brakes are
motorcycle once where the brake pads
And look,
gone all the way through the metal.
okay, I've
I've
got a
seen that
question.
too.
for you.
Rotors weren't that bad.
Look here how the pad has been rubbing on like the
Oh,
hub
yeah.
portion. Like,
Well, yeah, because it's falling out.
is that? Oh,
Yeah.
There's no retention. The piston is all the way out.
all the way
as far as
out.
So
Okay,
113 knows who I'm talking about. but we both know somebody who doesn't do car maintenance.
Oh yeah.
And they're driving down the interstate one day, and the brake pads just fall out. He said, "How does your brake pad fall out?" I'm like, "Well, if we don't change them, they'll do that."
Yeah. There's only so much distance in there for things to travel.
Yeah.
Me going to a car show this year. Gas prices. The fuck you are.
Yeah. My cars just might stay in storage all year. I don't know.
Seriously.
Cheaper to keep it in storage.
I keep saying it. I'm never going to
cheaper to keep it in
financially recover from this.
So here's the thing. I'm only paying $20 a car to store them right now. So I know it's cheaper just to keep them in storage, $20 a month.
You're not wrong. At that price.
It's very true.
But wait a minute. How much gas is in all of those cars right now?
Ooh.
A lot. Because I fill the tanks and I put stabilizer in them.
Yeah, so you should just siphon all of that out and start a little side business. Yo, you found my welding. This is how I did the body swap on the Chevy
everything. It's
Avalanche truck thing.
So that's I can't tell if he's getting ready for airbags or
that's an upper control arm mount.
Yep,
and that's a body mount.
It's funny you mentioned this, but this is literally what Puddin's freaking suspension looked like on that truck he's redoing from when he was a kid.
Oh, what it did look like before he fixed it, yeah.
Yes, but it was what he had done
when he was like 15 or 16.
Oh, when he was a kid. Gotcha.
Yes. He started doing it, and I was like, "Oh man, he got this." I was watching it, and I was like, "Damn, whoever did this was an asshole, man. This shit's terrible."
Yeah, it was him.
And then he admits to it, and I was just like, "Oh no, this is a."
You wouldn't have admitted to it, huh? You'd be like,
No,
"Yes, I'm
God. Nah, God no, I didn't do that."
So guy from Oklahoma.
Oh man.
Oh,
I relate to this picture right here because every time I go to the pump right now, I feel like it's going like this.
Well, I don't think you have a smile like that though.
That's aggressive. That's an aggressive olive like right there.
She likes it. You don't.
I have a lot of questions about what this looks like when the gas pump's not inserted.
Yeah. Looks like a gas cap.
I'm sure it's the screw-on gas cap. You know, the old.
Maybe he just has a butt plug that he stuffs in there.
Is it a jeweled gas cap?
That'd be awesome.
I was
That'd be
just
cool.
Big old
foxtail one that plugs and has foxtail hanging.
It just flaps in the wind as you're driving. Gas actually tastes way better during a shortage. This one's obviously from the shortage, but
Okay. Have you guys watched that show right there?
Yeah,
I used to back in the day. I is it still on? I don't even know.
Yeah, but they haven't done a season. The new season's coming out, I think, next month or something.
Okay,
because they
I'm way behind. I watched
it consistently.
Yeah. So the nice thing about that show is you didn't have to watch it consistently. You could just hop in and not be.
You can pick up anywhere in it. Yeah. It definitely got funnier when Danny DeVito got in it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Me, I hope gas prices are not that high. Gas prices. It's not funny. It's funny.
See, I'd actually watched that podcast live there.
Did you?
And I didn't think nothing of it. And then everybody was freaking out.
He's kind of an important dude. You know?
Well, you don't see CEOs of major corporations smoking joints on.
There's some opposition to that, you know.
And then
I thought it was a great idea.
Which I don't see any problem with it. I mean, dude, it's legal where he's at. Do live your life, but a lot of people.
Well, like I said, I thought it was a great idea.
It kind of scrooged him for a little while. And
it did.
So you were talking about putting gas in Ziploc bag.
I got that premium gas for the low, 1 for 15, 2 for 25. You want to get them rocks? Oh.
that ain't rock.
Hey, it messed you up just the same.
I mean,
true.
You're not wrong.
Be a lot worse to freebase it. Come on.
Oh God. When fuel gets so expensive, you consider selling your soul. Hell.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, is gone.
They're selling the S? What?
All right. Fine. Tough crowd. Screw it. I'm going to make my own gasoline.
Whoa.
Get
What?
I'm
Doesn't
not
make any sense at all.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but
I mean,
I'm
Do it.
nope. Nope.
Dude, nope. We don't do that here.
This is how we make electricity babies. Go.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
didn't make no sense to me.
So I saw this car yesterday. I had to take a picture of it.
Why? It's an Altima.
Look at the plate.
Okay,
Unit
it's from Virginia.
1385.
Virginia's for lovers. It's
Yep.
a Marine.
Okay. Yep. Look at the date
Okay,
and the date.
it's fine.
They put the year sticker on the month side over here.
yeah.
There's different sides.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Month
Oh,
goes
yeah.
on.
plates.
You got a
In
month- you got a
they used to
month?
be Arkansas. In Arkansas now it just has one sticker.
Yeah,
So
we
you
just
got a
have one
month?
sticker in Iowa.
in a year.
Well, now in Arkansas they just changed the colors.
Oh,
No, ours is a colored year, and that's it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
This year
Don't
it's
have
yellow.
one.
Last year it was orange.
Uh-huh.
So normally when you get your tag the first time, it has a month and a year, and then from there they send you year ones from there on forward.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the
So-
way we used to do it here.
Yeah. So at some point they decided to put it over
Couple
the
years
month
ago.
one over here. Well, yeah.
Seems fine. I don't
Yeah.
see anything wrong with this.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool.
good.
See, if you come to Iowa, they've been colored in their year, and they're supposed to be up in the top right or bottom right. Sorry, bottom right. And then everybody starts just going all the way around the plate.
Oh no.
Oh.
And if you have your car for like 12 years, it looks like a rainbow flag,
Well-
just making circles around the outside.
See, when I first seen this picture, I was impressed that the Altima it broke down with bad transmission. So
Well,
might be.
I mean,
I'm surprised.
it
the
was,
last 4
I
years.
mean-
it was parked, so I don't know what to tell you about
It is
this.
a Marine.
All right, so this is the best picture I could get from, and I can't zoom in, of that truck driving
The
down
wheel
the
hanging, the wheel
freeway
gone.
with the wheel completely gone.
It's
You
down.
It gone, and he is just
He got
trucking.
Do you have dash GPS on? What is going on down there?
Yeah, I got GPS on
I
there.
Oh
run
my
my-
God, Grandpa! What the heck?
I run
You know
my
how to get home.
Android Auto all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, I have GPS.
Even if
so
I
I
don't
use it.
go anywhere, I have the map up all the time. I don't.
Yeah, I have the map up, but I mean, I actually was using it. It was, out doing
All right,
Mardi Gras stuff or whatnot.
Plus, he's in the Navy. They don't know how to read maps. So
that's fine.
I know how to read a map, but I have a truck that tells me where to go. So
I'm
why would I
just
not use that?
joking. God.
Yeah.
God,
Gosh.
listen here,
Awfully fine.
peasants.
That's it.
That's
No.
it.
That's it.
Oh my God, map,
That was
and
them.
that's
Hey.
it.
I mean,
Say
there
this.
was some gems
My
in there.
Sweet
Where
dash
there?
map. Were
Yeah,
they?
look at the
I need a
El
picture of two
Kyle,
idiots
I
pulling
thought
an
that
engine.
was hilarious.
I was
Very
gonna say,
decisive, but
everyone liked the olive oil one.
Yeah,
My sweet dash map.
Don't listen. Don't.
Your
be-
cars are too new for me. Mine has little green numbers on it. It just
It says dash app. You should see all the other things it does. I could actually make it put the map on the center in my gauge cluster.
but when are you going to upgrade your radio then, dude? You going to get a touch screen or at least Bluetooth?
Well, no. See, so Claytus sent me a radio because he's a good guy, and I'm gonna put it in my truck because it has Bluetooth, and that's the only upgrade I'm gonna do.
I
A
mean,
month in
which
the
is
year.
nice. It really is. It helps.
2-year sticker. So yeah, see, Midnight
how
knows
long
what I'm
trip.
talking about right here. See,
Yeah.
he's in Virginia. He
So-
knows.
Yeah, I mean,
My
I
Ford,
get it.
I
Like I
drive.
said, we used to do it here. Just I don't know.
I don't know. I saw it and instantly I was like, "Oh, they fucked up."
You.
Are you in? What are you? Saran wrap.
Anyway.
What kind of
You
what
wrap
kind
it
of extracurricular kink shaming are you into, bud?
I don't have
an-
any shipping wrap.
that
I
is
think I
a
got
He's
your
gonna wrap the volvo up, so we got to cut it out.
listen.
You don't do this in front of your car while you're working on it, so you don't scratch it.
You know, I should have did that the
No.
other day. I was putting some spark
I
plugs.
probably should.
Toyota.
You
but,
probably should. You're like have this nice car with all these
Yeah.
ghost flames and shit, and you don't
I
wrap it.
I take a lot of the parts. Well, so the front bumper is all got the 3M clear bra on it. So
Okay, all
that's
right.
that. But the fenders, no, I don't.
Everybody should have one of these
mat,
in their
I have a
garage.
mat that I lay over it.
I got
I've never
mats
heard
too,
about
I've seen
but
the mats.
Yeah.
I've seen.
you
it.
got to wrap them in plastic, man.
Well, usually I don't. Usually cars are lower than me. I don't have to reach up and over. So,
Yeah.
but it was.
Triple
Yeah,
threat says-
you're leaning on
he says no, he's got fender mats. He doesn't
Yeah.
wrap. He doesn't
also
go the
use-
Cleveland steamer route of
I
saran wrap.
also use fender mats. I got
What do you
original
mean
paint
use
on
plastic?
stuff. I can't be scratching that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't have anything that nice, so
Yeah.
You'll have that too.
I have one car that's nice. It's the I don't know. The wife's Yukon's nice, I guess, but I don't have to work on it, so that's just needs oil change.
my wife's
going
car
through-
is pretty nice, I guess.
We're going through a garage
pretty high
reorg
mileage.
right now.
I'm actually just surprised there's not a broken down hunk of crap sitting behind you like that.
Well, it's definitely broke down outside because it made it 2 days before the starter stopped working. So.
Seriously.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I
that
drove
truck
it out. I
has-
dropped my kids off. I get in. I go click, and I'm like, "You son." And then I went and got into my mom's house. I grabbed a hammer. I said, "I need you to go turn a key for me." Bang, bang, bang. Fired off. Parked it back in the yard.
So is it actually bad, or is it just sticking because of rust or anything?
Well, I'm saying it's got 150,000 miles on it, and it was
Probably.
put on the truck in 1995. So I'm pretty sure it's bad.
Yeah. Yep. Well, the one I took off this motor out here when we were taking it off, the bolt for the negative cable snapped.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a good question. Do you guys have any idea what they charge for an oil change for, like, say, a Yukon or something like that, where you guys are at?
A Yukon's probably about 110.
yeah,
what are you putting in?
about
Holy
100,
shit.
120.
So, yeah, that's about what it costs. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have not paid someone to do an oil change in like ever because I always just do them myself.
What oil costs nowadays?
So my wife, who
If you can find
is not near me and needed an oil change. I'm like, well, go get it done. And then she told me how much it was. Like, it was like $110. I was like, holy, what?
So what were you thinking? 30 or 40, 50 maybe?
I can pay freaking $40 for all the oil.
Yeah, but you got it's one shop hour. Shop hour is gonna be $75. Period.
15 minutes, but okay, sure.
Yeah, but it's still 1 hour.
You got to charge at least an hour. Sure.
Yeah, and this is why I do all this shit myself. I'm just saying it's just ridiculous to me. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
First of all,
legitimate cost.
this kid who's changing my oil doesn't deserve $75 a fucking hour to do it. And
Yeah, but I
he
bet
ain't
he's still
getting
getting $20 an hour. So.
Still,
Maybe.
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. Yeah, she told me that, and I was just like, get wrecked. Yeah,
And that probably doesn't even use 020 oil either.
it
Yeah.
is 020.
Well, and they
on
put
that.
the new synthetic and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They better have for that price.
Oh no.
No, my brother got an oil
Oh,
change, and
Oh.
he got a little miso shitty with a 4-cylinder. And yeah, he was like, it's $73. I'm like, what?
And the worst part is, a lot of them won't sacrifice possibly reaming out your oil plug. So they'll suck
Yeah.
the motor out, take the
Oh,
oil filter
boy.
off, and put the
Yeah.
oil back in. So none of the sediment actually gets drained out of the block.
Nice.
And they'll claim the suction works just as good. Great.
Yeah.
I've seen that going back and forth on TikTok and all that.
I believe you, but I'm still going to drain it.
That is the LS engine in the background in there. Here.
That's right.
It is. Show is.
I always go the wrong direction. Sorry, hang on here.
That's a heater.
Fix myself here.
And then there's a scooter back there. And
That's not a scooter. That's a fast bike.
that's
There
a
you go.
scooter.
What kind of bike is that? It's actually pretty fast, isn't it?
That's a V-Strom 1000. Suzuki.
never mind.
Oh,
Looks like a scooter from here.
No, well, it's missing some parts on it. At
Okay,
the
now it looks better.
moment. No.
Like with the seat sitting up there and all that. It's like that
The
looks
yellow
like
and all that. Yeah, I get it.
really? So I also haven't done. I did an oil change on the diesel not too long ago, and
that's
it didn't
Diesel
seem
cost
like it
more.
was. Well, it's a lot more oil, but I mean, it
Yeah.
didn't seem. I run Rotella. I run the tractor
yeah.
stuff in it.
Man, I can't find the blue bottle Rotella.
No, I don't.
I've been
well,
looking
that
for it
was-
for almost 2 months now.
Just run the white.
I mean, I could order it.
I run the white, and I don't run it past the recommended distance.
Yeah,
Until
as
we
long as
change
you're
it, I'll
not-
change it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. Well, here's the thing. I don't trust the freaking blue or gray or whatever whatever you're putting in there to run 10,000 miles in my diesel.
Never.
I'm sorry.
I
Not
thought the
happening.
blue was rated for 20,000, and the
Oh,
white.
whatever.
10,000.
The blue's
Either
the
way,
full synthetic.
5,000 miles is what the truck recommends, and if I'm
Oh,
like,
well, then there you go.
if I'm pulling it hard, I will do it sooner. But I don't play around.
I'm gonna say something that might make me sound like an asshole.
No, it's going to be a weird
So-
flex, and you're going to be like,
Yes, it
oh,
is.
It's
dude,
gonna be a weird flex.
yeah.
So I change oil in my vehicles once a year, at least once a year,
See, there you go.
and then I change every 3,000 miles on everything. So
Damn.
I do not go past that. I never have. I'm going to be an old man about it forever.
Yeah.
But a lot of vehicles I have sitting in the yard may only get 1,000 miles on them in a year. So
Yes.
I'm literally just throwing that oil away regularly.
So my Z is the same way. It gets changed, but like I'm going to go change it when I go home. In the last 2 years, it has maybe freaking 1,500 miles on that brand new motor.
Yeah,
and it's going to get an oil change.
So
I'm calling it break-in oil.
So if you make a trip and the trip's 5,000 miles, you're going to stop and change it at 3,000?
Yes, I will. I have.
I've actually
traveled
done
everywhere.
it before.
Yep. Which I'll tell you a story. I had a Jeep Commander for a while, and I drove from Ohio to Arizona, and it was at that 3,000 mile. Luckily, it shouldn't have. Well, we were driving through Colorado.
I didn't think it would. But.
Yeah, it was a piece of junk. I will not.
That's not bad.
So when
2
I left,
gallons of Rotella 5W40 for $15. That's good. Yeah.
I was driving behind a cement truck that was just slow and slurry. And I didn't realize it. And I was like, it's getting a little watery cement on my vehicle. When I went through the mountains, it wouldn't run for shit. It wouldn't go up hills. I'm like, man, and I just gotten it. So I was like,
radiator.
What a piece of shit Jeep Commander. When I got there, it had sucked it up into the air box and the whole air cleaner was cemented. So when I got there to service it, I just stopped at a dealership. I'm like, yeah, can you change the oil? And they're like, we'd like to talk to you about your air cleaner. And I'm like, oh, dang. And then once they fix it, I'm like,
they're trying to upsell me a $30 air filter. Yeah,
that's exact. And he came in and showed me. I'm like,
tell you, and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, change that. And then after he changed it, I'm like, oh, that's how it's supposed to dry. Because I was just totally discrediting it. Like, oh, it's just a piece of shit. It's just a dry.
Yeah, Tarek, how are you feeling? I forgot about that.
Yeah,
He's still sore, but getting better.
Hey, the vehicle that you rode or whatever, did you get the gas out of it?
Yo, seriously, and up there where he's at, yeah, that's not cheap.
Everybody back.
Family Dollar clearance 50% off. Damn, I'd have bought every bit they had.
So here's the thing you have to realize: anytime you buy oils, not from a parts store, not from a direct dealer, they are an inferior oil compared to the same brand oil sold somewhere else.
Say what?
Correct.
As long as it has that SAE certification on it, I'm good.
Yeah, but you'll pay attention to that and some won't.
How?
Really?
It'll be the same exact brand. You'll buy Castrol from Walmart. It is an inferior oil compared to Castrol at Advanced Auto.
How if it's the exact same packaging?
They do not rate it the same.
Yeah, that's weird.
You got to look for all the ratings on the bottle because a lot of them will not have it.
But you think about almost all the products, they make it cheaper for Walmart to wholesale. Correct.
And it's just the one that didn't meet all these requirements. Maybe it's just almost as good, but it didn't meet these requirements. So now it's Walmart.
Now I'm concerned because that's where I got my Rotella the last time. Because normally I go to Tractor Supply.
Rotella's a good oil anyway.
Tractor Supply is where I go to get Rotella because it's always the cheapest.
It's the same as
I don't buy
you can
filters
go
there because the filters are always more expensive than AutoZone or something like that. But the oil is always cheapest at Tractor Supply or some sort of farm supply store.
You know where you can get it with, and I don't know about your local Freightliner dealership, but a lot of Freightliner dealerships give you a good military discount. And you can buy Rotella.
I need to figure out how that. Are you still rocking that whole military discount after you're retired?
I got my discount.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, okay.
Whip it out.
Well,
I'm all fat with a beard and everything. I'm like, y'all got a military discount? They're like,
listen,
don't even look anymore either.
I've never been not in
Home
the military,
Depot.
So...
Home Depot, you actually have to go register. They will not accept cards in the store anymore.
Oh, so they changed that because Lowe's went to that. I had to do it.
Yeah, Lowe's. But you can do your phone number at Lowe's.
Because, they sent me.
Yeah, Lowe's does phone number.
Yeah, well, my buddy does this now all the time now. Hey, listen.
Don't tell me this.
Fuck Lowe's. He can help.
Well, true. I hate Lowe's.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. My buddy, who is like my brother, can use mine every time. And so it's funny because what he says is they're like, thank you for a service. And he's like, I'll tell him.
Jam.
Oh, fuck
so,
Lowe's.
Let me tell you a story.
I don't like Lowe's. It's a whole different deal.
I worked at Sam's Club as a front-end manager as a child.
Dang it, Tarek.
And they allowed you to make Sam's cards or whatever you wanted. So you could make fake ones and give them to people. Nobody knew the difference. So I had one that I had made and had it forever. And I didn't have a Sam's Club membership after I'd left that store. I just had this card that was good forever. And it had said like Jaime Hernandez something on it. I mean, it wasn't even like a name that made sense. And they'd always have to read your name. Hello, Mr. Hernandez. Hello. And then they would just be like, well, thank you for coming to the store. And thank you. And off you go. Until my wallet got stolen and that card went missing. So I was just like, damn it.
Damn.
I couldn't go ask for a new one.
Oh, shit. You know what? We're getting towards the end here, and I never even did it tonight. And now everyone's here, so they'll get to see it.
Didn't.
But we never did it. Live from the McDonald's ball pit on Route 4, it's Saturday night with Wasted Talent Fabrications and Friends. I totally forgot about it. I was all by myself today.
Yeah, well, some people work on Saturdays occasionally, and they don't pay attention to their phone.
Yeah.
And they don't get invited to Instagram posts that didn't happen.
I didn't do an Instagram post today.
I know you did.
I was trying something out. Today, I didn't do any advertising. I did absolutely zero for this.
And
I didn't do any of the tags.
You didn't tell me it was at 7 until 2 minutes before 7.
Well, it's because when you weren't here at 2 minutes before 7, I said he probably doesn't know that I'm doing it at 7.
Last week, you had less viewers, you're saying?
Yes.
And last week was the week I shared it out, right?
Yep, you shared it out. I shared it out. We all shared it out. I was like, at this point, I'm trying. So Dudes has awakened me to a new way of doing this. Stop trying, and they'll come.
True.
So,
if you don't build it, they will come.
Yeah. If you don't build it, they'll show up in droves.
They'll show up and be like, hey, you building this shit? And you'll be like, no.
I knew you were a millennial.
Oh, John, right in time. Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, did he just? Oh, he did say that.
He just millennial.
Country mile.
Anyway.
I am a millennial, sir.
Yeah, me too.
So apparently I am, but I don't agree with that.
Yeah, you are. Be quiet. Be
Here's the thing. All the
Suck it
people
up.
that say negative stuff about millennials, they'll die soon. So we're okay. We're just getting old. And then we'll get to say negative shit about the next people. And we'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, damn Gen Zers.
You're damn Gen Zer, you dirty
Zoomers.
hippies.
I call them Zoomers.
Dudes is Triple Threat says you're using his name
Oh.
All right.
for your
Dudes?
card.
What does that mean?
No, your card for your
Hernandez,
your.
Oh,
Sam's Club card.
there you go. My name is Jose Hernandez. Have you seen my Cuban cigars?
You finally made it. Yep. Well, that's my opener was the. Or is he talking because we're not promoting anymore, and that's how we finally made it?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
No, he's saying he finally made.
I am.
Oh,
I will
made
say
for
this. Shameless plug. I'm thinking about releasing a Volvo video next week. Ooh,
are we to that? Jesus.
we're to that point. I looked
Yeah.
at the calendar map thing on my dash of my truck, and I was like, it's coming.
Yeah.
I've already got the next 2 weeks videos. They're already edited, uploaded, everything ready to
Look
go.
at you guys get. I actually started editing videos again. I've been editing this last because I'm trying to get put out for when I get home and not have to do stuff now.
You remember how to edit videos?
I actually, I've been doing shorts and whatnot, and I've been going in and I've gone back to cussing at myself for being shitty at videoing stuff and really fucking me for now. The video. The cinematographer in me really fucks the editor in me, like on a regular basis.
So, do you guys want me to make a big list of jobs and then kind of post it and have people say what jobs they want to do and kind of get it that kind of schedule?
If you want to, but I'm gonna just do what I want as I want to do.
I'm not a good volunteerer. I'm a volunteer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would just want to get a list of jobs and saying, okay, these are the jobs, dudes. You'll do this.
I did.
You'll do this area.
Yeah, I would at least get a board that has all of the jobs listed on it. Because, it doesn't even have to be broken down. Like, you're doing the engine, you're doing the interior,
engine
whatever.
guy.
And it's like I'm going to be doing the mounting the motor mounts and all of that and doing that, but it's going to be multiple hands on deck for that. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a one man.
I have to have multiple hands on my deck too.
The plan is to have the engine.
I heard your deck was not a multiple man kind of a deal. I was like,
it's not a man deal at all.
How many men does it take? Multiple, apparently.
I don't think you've seen the shellacking my deck will take.
There's like 2 guys and a grill on your deck, and that's all I've heard.
And I mean, they're handling meat. I mean, that's what they're doing.
It's normally what you throw on the grill. Maybe some corn from time to time, but
corn? What the
on the grill? You don't grill corn?
I do grill corn. I can't eat corn, so I don't. I can't eat.
I don't like.
I
will do corn off the cob, but not on the cob. Ever since I had braces, I've been
see, my super gallbladder got removed, and I don't have one, and I can't eat corn.
Is that how you make your gas money now, there, bud?
What you got to do
now? He can't work.
Gallon of gas is a gallon of gas, right, boys?
Hey, you can say $20 is $20, but that ain't gonna get you far down the road anymore.
That's why I don't say $20 anymore. That's why I say gallon of gas now. I've changed my unit of measurement.
$20, 2 gallons of gas.
Almost.
Jesus.
Allows you to fire it up and idle for about 20 minutes and shut it back.
What's up, John?
Should we mount the transmission to the engine or wait?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
We're definitely waiting.
You're going to want to be able to set the motor in there to do the crossover.
Well, no, we're going to want the transmission on to do the crossover.
Full length.
Well, I was thinking we just want the transmission on to get that. The first thing was set it in there and get the measurement.
We do need the transmission on there.
Yeah, well, you got to be able to float it. Get your
throw it on. Throw it in there. Don't bolt anything together. Just put a couple of bolts to hold it together because it's going to be in and out of that car a bunch of times.
Yeah, I figured so.
But we're talking about doing
the engine. I figured we'll have it cleaned up. We'll have it totally serviced. Everything, all the stuff on the front and everything ready to go.
Do you have a pressure tank to oil service that thing?
That's a good question.
Oil service?
I mean, it's not required. It's not a rebuild, so I guess it'll be fine.
I was about to say, I'm not taking that. I'm not
going. So on new builds, you can't prime those like you would used to. So you get a pressure pot, and that's how you prime new builds.
I'm just draining the old oil, putting new oil in it. We're not taking the heads off or anything like that.
But you're taking the pan off, and
we are taking the pan off,
and you're changing the oil pump
upside down,
and it has the oil pump and the chain and everything too.
Yeah, that's my point. You're doing the oil pump. So I know a trick to get
just squeeze some oil in there as you're going. It'll be
fine. We turn on the stand. You take the motor, you turn it sideways, you pop that side plug off, and you can fill the oil pump from there. We just got to remember to do it right before we stuff it back in the car.
Back to you. I like a distributor on the back, and I have this little tool that sticks down there, and I spin the pump.
You are
the motor.
Exactly.
You sound like an
old man. It just sounds easier.
Every time we talk more, it's like as he talks, his beard gets grayer and his skin gets older. He like Benjamin Buttons and right here.
All of your simple LS.
Did you just get a new liver spot?
Yeah, right. Yeah, his liver spots.
My liver spots are growing liver spots, Sonny. Dang it, boy.
All right, boys. Well, I really appreciate everyone coming in. Like I said, this week we are doing just 2 hours. I'm going to go out and do some
video game.
No, I'm actually, it's St. Patty's Day weekend down here, so I'm going out to go do some things.
Is it?
When is we're doing a leap year and St. What?
It's during the week.
Am I looking at?
Wednesday?
I thought they were celebrating next weekend, though.
Apparently they're doing it this weekend. There was a parade.
They just like to go from one drinking event straight into another. They don't. Like
it is a thing they do here, so I'm not opposed.
I think spring break starts next weekend, doesn't it?
I think it does.
Oh, yeah, down there that would make sense because they don't
you don't want to you don't waste
more drinking events.
Yeah, more money, man.
I know St. Patrick's Day is down here, but we need to move it up to here. All right,
dudes, you're doing Volvo videos this week, starting then maybe. Yeah. So check out. Hopefully that doesn't kill your streak of people coming over when you're not actually putting out videos.
I know.
Hopefully that doesn't ruin it for you. What are you guys doing this week? Are you doing more lives on things, or how are those doing? Did that get a good bit of attention?
It did pretty good. I haven't added money up yet from all the donations, but I've tagged all donations to go towards. I was hoping we'd get enough to cover y'all's housing. I don't think it'll be that much even.
As long as you get enough to cover mine, that's all I care about.
No, I think it'll more cover everybody's food, at least for 1 to 2 nights.
I'm just fucking with you.
We need to discuss on who's actually lodging
y'all need to work that out. Come on.
Yeah.
I thought Cletus was going to reserve it.
Wait, the more expensive it'll get.
Cletus keeps saying it's our issue, and one of us.
He's like,
I don't know where a place. Pick us a good one, and we'll pay you. Jesus Christ. I don't know where the one is closest to you. I need a bathroom that I can crap in and shower in. Outside of that, I don't really care.
Well, the one I shared to you would have broke down.
I hope it has a shower.
Less than $100 a person.
Okay, I'm down with that. Yeah,
for the week.
Yeah, it was already in the group.
$100 for a week. Sure, I'm down. Book it, and I'll give you guys money.
$100 tonight, but yeah.
We'll let 113 do it then, because
I'll find it.
It sounds like you got $100 for a week. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, if you book it, I'll send you $100 right now. I don't care.
Yeah, don't care.
We'll find you.
I'm gonna, knowing my luck, I'll find one that I think is good, and it'll be across town, and then I'm sending it to you for you to tell me.
Yeah,
if it's
it
good
needs
or
to be
not.
nearby. I don't want to drive.
It would just be easier.
No,
you're driving 30 minutes.
The one that price is it's just over a mile from here.
Oh, okay. Well, and the second thing, I don't know exactly any of that.
It's
no matter
just
what
over
we do,
a mile, and it's probably halfway across town.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, no, it's down by UCA. It's down by the college.
That's halfway across town.
We talked about that. Crapping in the listen. You have not lived if you have not waffle stomped in the shower. I'm just saying.
I got one of them push down ones where you got to click it to get it to go up. It wouldn't work.
He says, "What the fuck?" All right, so you guys are gonna be doing some more lives throughout the week. I think you guys should go live when you're doing stuff with that motor, man. Every time.
We still got to pull the transmission.
Yep.
We still got to take the motor and clean it and do all that. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know. Okay. We'll plan something out maybe.
Well, everyone plan to go over there and see stuff.
I want to do a promo video with that for the build, being in the shop and all that kind of stuff.
I got to build an intro and then do some promo. I'm going to TikTok promo this thing, by the way. I'm going to start doing that soon.
Nice.
Too.
Heck yeah.
What I was going to ask about everybody's videos, and I'll put it in the group chat, of course, but are we still going with hashtag LS Volvo? With capital LS and then lowercase Volvo?
Yeah. I like it, yeah.
For everybody to use the same hashtag, obviously.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah. I think that's perfect.
It would be cool to have something just slightly different so that every time you search for LS Volvo, you don't find a bunch. So you don't
Once there's enough videos, it's all
I think when we looked, there wasn't anything like that. That's
really? Okay.
There's some, but not a lot.
I mean, if we got to promote somebody else doing the same thing, I guess.
No, because it was LSD.
Well, I just want to make it easy to find for this.
We'll drag them up out of the mud.
It wasn't anything crazy. But all right, everybody, I appreciate everyone coming through. Next week we might get back to a longer show. I don't know. We might keep it at this lower format. We'll see. We're doing things. We're partying naked. You know, shit happens.
Oh, yeah. There's less than 100 videos with LS Volvo. So
cool.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, and on that note, we're gonna actually two things we got to do, and then we can go. We got to hit them with the headphones warning now.
Attention, the ball pit has closed. We appreciate you coming.